What goes around just comes around. 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 What goes around is 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 comes around.
Totally fucking random. That's what that was. You guys didn't see what happened because I don't know. You guys are like looking up at fucking flies that are going, or like moths that are going around the light.
I'm reading our dumbass chat channel.
Okay. So for some reason, the camera just suddenly went white. As you could see there. See how it's white? But it's still apparently broadcasting it. So I was like, well, wait a second. I'm going to click on it.
Maybe
fucking
our show
random.
was touched by an angel.
Touched by, or maybe it's a ghost.
This is going to be the greatest EG.
I was going to say, since we didn't get tickets to Paranormal Activity,
EG and see if we see anything.
Since we didn't get tickets to Paranormal Activity, it just followed us home. Welcome to the Poltergeist. Guys, what's up? I'm djWHEAT. Joining me, as always, Force and Nice Guy Ed, as we join you for yet another week and adventure into video gaming. Sir.
I could use a little more volume
in your headphones.
Headphones.
That's because the compression's on, Ed. Isn't that fucking beautiful?
It is. It's quite beautiful.
I can turn it up. See, watch it. Check.
Hey, there we
go.
Oh shit,
Force. Would you like a serving of turn this shit up?
I don't know. Let me see. Can I hear myself? Yes. I sound good. I sound good. As long as I can hear myself, I don't care about you two.
I got to say this before
Interesting
we go
how
on.
that works. Yes, sir.
Danny, go Man U, buddy. Big win this week. So,
is that
Champions League
is that good
guys
or?
Out there? It's good for me because I fucking love Man U. So I'm stoked. And they look way better than I thought they would.
Good. And guys, I'm right. I'm compressed now. I'm riding the board. I'm sorry. Congrats, Danny. It's not very often you get to hear something like that from Nice Guy Ed. So
I do love anything with man in it.
Probably.
You looking for a date?
Probably. I'd say that's entirely.
Also,
accurate.
Real Madrid looks really good. It's hard not to with Kaká.
You know what,
Ronaldo.
Ed? Sometimes I think maybe you should just get a webcam and like talk about.
Dude, it's
just shit, dude.
I'm just
talk
like,
about
what the hell is he talking
yeah,
about?
I mean, you already got a fan base.
We got a bunch
come.
of people that love soccer. We got Europeans that watch the show.
Right.
They watch the real football.
That way,
I love American
the guys that are like,
too, but
oh man, I got my Game Boy here. I got some Code Red Mountain Dew. I got some Twizzlers. I'm totally gonna watch EG because I love video games. And then Ed's like, yeah, man, fucking football. It's the bomb.
It's gaming.
They're all calling you
and
your
FIFA,
hero.
dude.
So.
FIFA 2010 came out this week, I think, didn't it?
It's got good reviews.
Was that your segue?
Be the bomb.
Nice recovery.
Look at that. Way to cover my ass. Fuck that, dude. Also, tonight, Zombieland opens, and if you haven't.
Yes.
I swore those posters said October 9th when we were at the theaters.
Thank you, Nice Guy Ed.
You guys are in for a treat after this show. Go out and see it. I
was fortunate enough to get 6 pre-showing passes on Wednesday. So us and the women, we all went, and it was fucking awesome.
It was fucking great.
It's probably one of the best movies I've seen this year, and it's fucking hilarious. So you need to go see it.
I would say that it is probably one of the best movies that I've seen this year.
That and District 9 are my top 2 of the year, dude.
I'm right there with you, dude. And you know what sucks is we really tried to go see probably the 3rd best movie this year, at least based off of what everyone and their fucking dogs are talking about, and that's Paranormal Activity. I've not read anything negative about it at all.
Freaking sold out, dude.
And you heard that they're going to do another showing in 20 different theaters.
Where?
Like, they had this website set up where you could go and you could basically say, I want you to show it in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and then people come and vote. And they just said the top 20 cities.
Yeah.
So, did we get Omaha on there?
No.
Darn it.
Fucking Lincoln won last time, but Omaha didn't. That's how they did it last time, too. Fucking crazy.
Dude, Omaha sucks anyways. Fuck Omaha.
Apparently, dude.
It's Omaha.
I heard everyone that lives there is a D-bag, like in a major way.
And they fucking smoke the pole.
Totally.
People in Omaha.
Yeah.
Thank God I live in Millard.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And like the two guys that get that, oh, I get that joke. That's fucking funny, Force. The other guys are like, that was totally, why am I watching
Yeah, actually,
this
I'm scared of the people who get that joke because they're too close.
Oh, yeah. And if you didn't hear, Rush Limbaugh is a racist. And
he's always been a racist.
And we didn't get the Olympics.
We're going to...
I heard Rush started to show like the ego has landed.
Dude, no, today he was like, oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna take the guns out of Iran.
Oh,
I was like, dude, oh my God, how can he get away with it?
Something about the Olympics, and then I swear to God will like get back on the tracks of video games. But Fox News reported today that this is, it's like the title is Rio: the first Olympics in the Southern Hemisphere. Is there something wrong with that?
I don't know. So is that like, I mean,
I don't
Obama
think it
had
is
to
the
compete
first
with the
Olympics
entire
in the
Southern
Southern
Hemisphere?
Hemisphere.
I'm not sure about this, but I'm pretty sure that Sydney is in the Southern Hemisphere.
It is. Dude, whatever, dude.
Fox
a bunch
News,
of fucking
dude.
hacks, dude.
You know what though?
Bunch of hacks.
I love
and Fox has
Fox News.
Glenn Beck, dude, and that guy's a total fucking douchebag. I'm surprised somebody hasn't fucking put a fucking cap in his ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel bad because he's like the only
bunch of-
dude on the radio when I drive home, and I find him hilarious.
Oh, I mean, he's funny. Glenn Beck's funny. I actually don't got a problem with him. I don't have a problem with many people that just get on and talk. But anyway, shall we talk about video games? And tonight we're doing Halo ODST. We're going to do Kingdom Hearts DS. And I just want to talk a little bit about Scribblenauts. I'm not sure that's a game.
What is Scribblenauts, dude?
It's a game for the Nintendo DS, and that's all I'm going to say. But maybe it's not a game. I don't know.
Is it transcended?
If you never get past the intro screen,
it's definitely
gaming?
not a fighting game. Nice guy.
Is it like
Is
it like Final Fantasy? That's not a fighting game. But it is a fighting game.
No, it's not like that at all.
Oh.
It's something completely different. I swear to God. So anyway, let's move it on over. It's time now for, of course, news of the week.
Epileptic Gaming's News of the Week.
All right, so nice. Excuse me, I almost gave the wrong guy credit. No, Force and I have actually started something a little bit different in the news.
Yeah,
and that is that we've been like putting stories that probably don't deserve its like own like segment into little bits, and it's worked out pretty well.
Students actually watching the show.
Why?
I don't know. I'd rather not be
User
distracted
stream
by it.
76311 definitely has a hard on for you, dude.
Well,
Moving
who
on.
doesn't love Force though? All right, so yes, let's talk about video games now, and let's start with the first one. So apparently, Band Hero, right? You guys know Band Hero. If you aren't completely numb to Activision and the amount of games that they are pushing out of their camp, of the Guitar Hero camp, of course, Band Hero, which I think is basically another way to sell Guitar Hero, is
the Kids Bop version.
Yeah, do you think that's what it is? Because the track list
It's the top 40 version.
is pissing people.
It's all pop
off.
music.
Okay, well, so here's
Plus,
the deal.
there's like some random old rock, too.
Okay, so Guitar Hero 5 owners are like fucking pissed. And for once, they're finally seeing the light, Force, and they're like, oh, you know what? Maybe Rock Band is doing it right. And the reason they're so pissed is because they're saying, why the fuck won't you just offer these songs DLC instead of releasing like a new title? And obviously it's to make money, $60, there it is. But like they're now getting upset because they see Rock Band owners, like buying Rock Band 2. Okay, yeah, a lot of people bought Beatles. That was totally a Van Halen, Metallica type move right there. But Rock Band 2, these guys are still playing. They didn't go through World Tour and 5 and fucking whatever else was in the middle of all that. And they're pissed, and I think they got every right to be. Fucking come on over to the other side.
Isn't this quick news?
There you go.
And you want to know what?
That's the longest paragraph of all of
I'm
them.
actually
So
going to
go
be
fuck
pissed
yourself.
because I heard that Band Hero was supposed to be importable to Guitar Hero 5. When they announced it was coming out, they said Smash Hits, World Tour, and Band Hero would be importable to Guitar Hero 5. So I don't know. I'd be pissed.
We will see. I won't. It's got like Taylor Swift as an in-game character. Instantly a no buy for me.
Dude, the thing is, that's like what my kids and my wife listen to.
Well, then you know
on the
what?
radio at the time.
You can buy them 2 copies
and
give them my share.
Maybe a hot coffee code with Taylor Swift, and then it'd be worth it.
Anyway, if you want to hear us jabber about music games, like go back 2 episodes and watch the Battle of the Bands, and that will be it. All right, guys, this is big enough that I need to take off the overlay for, and you don't get to see this naked EG shot very often, but there is a reason why. Because finally, the game that Nice Guy Ed is finally going to buy a Nintendo Wii for. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. There it is.
Fuck, dude, how'd you know?
Why
did you spoil it? We were going to, remember when I got the PS3? And we kind of dropped it on him, dude? Why'd you let him know? You're an asshole. Thanks.
Twilight, seen it. They can make a whole game and charge $50, $60 out of a fucking single movie.
Dude.
Force.
What, dude?
Are you going to buy this game?
It's already pre-ordered. Why are you looking at me funny? You knew that one was on my list.
Oh, Jesus. You know
I'm
what
going to blame
makes me
that
even
one on
more
the wife,
upset?
even though I'll secretly play it
Is
by
that
myself
I wish
all
I
the
could
time.
show my mouse right here, but the Konami logo. Really?
Doesn't it look
really,
doesn't it look
guys?
like a cover for like a Silent Hill game? It almost does. Like it looks like that could be like the next Silent Hill.
Oh, it could be the next Silent Hill. And you know what? This image got me to see the other image that I really love, and it's a picture from the movie, and I should have actually got it for the show.
Please let it be him glimmering.
Yeah, and
No,
I don't play this for
I
the
don't have
achievements. I play it for Robert.
Obviously, in his hair.
I want to see
It was
the
a
glimmer,
picture.
dude.
No, I don't have it, but it was a picture of those two in the forest, and then Photoshop behind him was fucking Blade, Wesley Snipes.
That's
I fucking
dude.
love that. I wish I had
That's
it. It was so
awesome.
fucking awesome. So anyway, Twilight, seen it. I have, and I regret every fucking minute that I've seen it.
Saw it.
So there you have it. Move on. Other movie news.
This one I'm actually bummed about.
Can you believe this?
I like this dude. I like
I read it and
Robert Avery.
was he drinking?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he made Pulp Fiction, made Killing Zoe, made freaking a bunch of other movies, and also wrote Silent Hill, and I think was also working on Silent Hill 2. Like I thought it had been greenlit, and he was working on it. And
I think that's accurate.
Well, he's going to jail for a year after killing a passenger in his car. He wrapped it around a utility pole.
How is a human life only worth a year? It's like, hey, I killed you, dude.
It was
sit it out
because
here.
it was manslaughter,
it's
and I don't know if
because
we
you
want to get
probably
into
afford a good
It's like,
lawyer.
hey,
legal,
go take a time out. Go fucking stand in the corner. You killed that
put on
guy.
the
Go
naughty
stand in the
cap.
corner for fucking a year.
I don't know. I mean,
Do you
I don't
think
know
it
if we
takes
need
longer?
to get into this debate.
Like, what's going to happen when you
but-
hit him? You're going to be like, dude, it should only be 6 months.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he had priors.
I
dude.
wanted that to be the
He
only
hung out
movie
with-
news. That was going to be the only
It
movie news
was,
this week, dude.
but it never is.
But
A bomb drop, dude.
what was it?
What do you mean?
Did you hear about the new game that's being made?
What
No.
is it? Twilight New Moon? Seen it?
Dude, no. Like, we're talking with an even deeper plot line.
Uh-oh.
Spore.
Oh my
It's
god!
being made
I
into a
did hear
feature
about
film,
that
dude.
bullshit. What
They
is that
are?
all about?
Yes. I don't know,
are
but
you
I'm
pumped
excited
for it?
dude. Yeah, because I only played Spore for the story.
Shut up.
Oh,
I was saying, dude,
God,
this is the
dude.
biggest movie announcement since, a while back they announced they were turning asteroids into a feature film. So it's going to be awesome. I'm excited for it.
By the way, for all you guys not in chat, or maybe for Nice Guy Ed even, there you go, right there.
There it is, dude. Look.
Wipe that smirk off your face,
That's so
Robert
good.
Patterson.
That's some
Wesley
good Photoshop work, I think.
That looks
That's
good.
a pretty good one.
That looks good.
Wesley Snipes is gonna fucking shank you in the heart. All right.
So
They look so gay for being
I
like
don't believe
hardcore
you on this
vampires,
next story.
dude.
What? What? What do you mean? About the PSP Go being out?
Yeah, is it out? I don't know anyone who's bought one. I don't even think I've seen one on the shelf yet.
Ha ha ha!
Is it really out?
Actually,
I already call.
What are the
Some
numbers?
guys,
What are the
I
numbers?
did read.
On
I don't know.
release?
We won't know them for a while, but I did
do
read
know.
one
I do
guy.
know that they've only sold 29,000 this week. I had to go look.
Okay, so one guy was like, "Yeah, I work at a GameStop. We had midnight launch for PSP Go. 3 people came, and the third guy was just there to try to get a copy of Rock Band Beatles LE." And like,
How funny!
I mean, I don't need a PSP right now, and I definitely, after hearing some of the recent news and whatnot, I'm gonna wait. Like, it's gonna take my current PSP to break to get that. But there's some
that
other
was
factors.
exactly of
even.
like the mindset I was at, or a price drop.
Right. So we will see. But yeah, I'm gonna guess it's kind of sucking balls.
I don't think that's a very huge launch.
Kind of.
To read 29,000.
Kind of.
Kind of sucking balls.
I probably would take the kind of out of that.
I think it's
sentence.
probably sold more than the Atari Lynx.
sucking
So
balls. Oh wow, awesome!
just throwing that out there.
Is it doing better than the Virtual Boy?
Probably
not.
I don't know about that.
Probably
We'll have
not.
to see. Overall, of course it is. But so anyway, the real story was that it comes with more firmware for the PSP. So 6.10 is available now. It offers Bluetooth tethering,
Which means what?
which basically means that you can use Wi-Fi through, say, or let's say that like iPhone doesn't really support it, I don't think, but like I had that Samsung Blackjack and it supported tethering. So what that meant is like my PSP could connect to my phone and then use that internet.
Okay.
That's tethering.
All right, so something I'll never use. All right.
Yeah.
Moving on. That's all I need to know. You'll never use it.
I should have just said that. So sends me music support. I don't know. And an iTunes PS Store interface for their MediaGo software. Exciting.
Well, also coming out with it was something I was excited for because I was going to take advantage of it on my PSP. And that was the launch of the PSP Mini Store, which is supposed to be their like iTunes-esque, their iPhone-esque competition to the App Store, where they give independent studios, and a lot of games that came out are actually already on the iPhone.
The iPhone mentality for the App Store.
And dude, the prices I think are ridiculous. I was looking at this, and the games basically look identical to the iPhone versions. Not too much has changed.
Field Runners has definitely improved.
Do you think? Because I saw the Hero
gameplay.
Sparta pictures, and they do look
gameplay.
smoother, but it still looks like the same game.
So,
Not in features.
Do you think it's just a rough release and like after a while the PSP Go's actually going to start kicking some ass? Like they're going to get some development on it that's going to be fucking badass?
Well, this is what
I don't
blows me
know.
away is like how is it going to compete when I was looking at the prices of the games and freaking Hero Sparta is $7 on PSP, $2 on the iPhone. I actually got it during a 99-cent sale. Tetris is $10 for a mini game, and it's $5 on iTunes.
Right.
And Field Runners, which is $2.99, which I also got for $9.99 during a sale, is freaking what was that? $7 on the PSP. And it's just like that's not what I was looking for.
And
I was
Field
looking
Runners
for a
is the
bunch of
only
$3
one that is
purchases.
actually different. Just so you know.
Oh, they are. So
Yeah.
because I was looking at screenshots and they look.
No, they look the same.
Pretty
but
much the
Field
same.
Runners has like maps, like a bunch of shit that the other one doesn't.
Watch it come free. To
It
my
will,
iPhone.
and it will. You're absolutely right.
But what bums me out though is that I wanted to jump on it, and I don't want to pay those prices, and it upsets me.
Now the thing is that I agree with you, Force, but a game will come out. Like there will be that one. And
that's
in
what
my
it is. That
opinion.
one was not there at launch.
What I think it's going to end up being is the Pixel Junk guys. They've talked about how they're very interested in checking that out and seeing how that would work. They like the way that their full-blown games have gone. But I mean, dude, if I was those guys too and I was like, we could make half the game and still almost charge the same amount. I think they're going to have to lower the prices for it to catch on, because that is one of the attractive things about the iPhone games is that you do get those sales 5 weeks after it's been out. And you're like, fucking sweet. I didn't have enough time. Now I'm buying it for 99 cents.
Do you ever use your iPhone as a phone?
That's the only
Yes.
thing I barely ever do on my phone.
Really?
Is call people.
Well,
He calls
I
me-
do.
The only time I ever use it is when
How's
you
your
call me or my
service?
wife
How's your
calls me to
AT&T
bitch.
service? Is it good?
It's fine.
Oh, it's not good.
Well,
Mine's a piece of
I mean,
shit.
dude, to be frank with you, I don't think I've ever had a good phone service. Whether that
my
be
Sprint,
Alltel.
my Sprint.
I
Was
know.
the best
I'm
phone I've ever
just
owned.
wondering
Or
because I
AT&T.
got great service with Sprint. I'm thinking
Well, I
of getting
feel
the
like-
BlackBerry Touch.
I feel like you're forcing me to get defensive
the
here.
BlackBerry Touch. What do you think?
Man, you know what I think about that?
what?
not-
You
You
think
got
that's
the
have
App
to
Store.
press the screen. That's fucking gay. Straight up.
yeah?
Switch to AT&T, brother, and get an iPhone, and then you know what? You can thank me.
Why don't I just get like an iTouch or whatever? those are,
If you get one of those, you're okay with
That
me.
too.
right?
That'd work too.
Because why pay for a phone service that sucks fucking cock?
It doesn't suck cock.
It's not great,
It's not great.
It might give a hand
Thank
job
you.
every
But
it
once
has
in a
the
while,
App
but it
Store.
doesn't suck
but
cock.
it does have the
it
App
has the
Store.
App Store. That's all that matters. It's yours. All yours.
All right, so PS3 Home finally offers universal game launching
I
to the
read
service. Yep, that's right. No longer will Nice Guy Ed have to stop chasing down female avatars who are actually men
I gotta stay in shape
to
somehow.
launch a game of Warhawk.
You gotta stay in shape at home.
I gotta
No.
stay in shape at home.
He'll be right there.
Have you
Launching
downloaded or
Warhawk.
made a character for home yet?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And I
Was it
walked around
awesome?
a little bit, and I was like, "This is fucking gay."
It was not what that launch video made it look
No,
like.
I was
dude.
like, "What the fuck, dude? I'm supposed to be sitting on the couch with my buddies, watching a movie while we laugh and have a good time
Home-
and fucking sing the theme to Cheers."
Home
but that
is
didn't
like
go down, dude.
Nintendo's Virtual Boy, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it
I mean, they're
sucks.
almost like that didn't really happen.
Yeah, we put it out there. We better keep doing something
It didn't
about
really
it.
happen. I mean, it is like it's like the worst game that no one actually really even cares enough about to like make fun. You know, it's not even Duke Nukem. I gotta believe that Home is just a laughing stock of a failure at this point.
It's not moving units like they made it. They made
It's
it out to
definitely
be.
not moving any units. Next.
So this next one, Square Enix boss Yoichi Wada. Did I say that right? I was pretty good.
No, I was
Yoichi
still
Wada
laughing
was
at what people were saying about Home, and I agree with everything you're saying. I think you said it right.
He's calling out
Yoichi.
right away, dude. 6 million when Final Fantasy 13 comes out, dude.
I believe
He's
it.
dropping it.
I believe
That's
it.
what he said.
Now,
He's like, "It's gonna sell."
Here's
Yep.
Damn, dude.
I said to you, I believe it. And I don't know if I ever actually got a response from you if you're like, you're fucking crazy, or yeah, it's gonna be able to do that. So what do you think?
I think, you know what? I said, they're kind of crazy, but then you were like, it's 360 simultaneous also, dude. And I was like, you know what? It probably will.
Yeah, dude.
You add up
Sony's
those two-
gonna
you add up those
Sony's
two
gonna
numbers,
lock
it's probably no
Japan
problem.
down, and freaking Microsoft's
gonna
gonna
lock
lock
down
the
America.
U.S. Man, like people are gonna fucking flock to that
I'm
shit.
still playing that shit on my PS3, brothers.
I'm actually
I don't
I'm
know.
up
I
in
might-
the air about
I
it.
am too. I'm up in the air with it too.
We'll have to see which has the
I like
sweeter
if I-
pre-order bonus.
Yeah, exactly. Which one I can get first?
Well, it's
Or-
definitely going to be Sony on that
Plus,
one.
I want to.
I think
I want to keep those Mexican CD workers in business, man. Like you go to Blu-rays, people are
Right.
losing jobs.
if Batman could sell 2 million, Final Fantasy 13 is going to easily sell 6.
No. I now that you put it in perspective, no, it's going to be easy.
Yeah,
Like, no
it's
problem.
gonna be easy, especially because I think the 360 is gonna bring a lot of new people to the franchise that are just like, oh, I played Blue Dragon, but I've never played Final Fantasy 7, and
Oh,
I
you're
think
getting
there's
called
gonna be
out
a
on
lot.
something.
What?
They claim it didn't sell that many
God,
copies.
you know
It
what?
shipped that
Whatever.
many
Over the
copies,
next
dude.
2 years, that game is going to sell those 2.5 million shipped. Don't worry about it. The point is like how many other fucking shitty games don't even sell like a quarter of that? Like that's what I'm talking about. Fucking, I don't care. I would pat Batman's back all day, whether they've actually sold only 1.5 million of those and there's still 1 million out there, because it's a fucking great game and
Hey,
people went
did
out
you
and
hear
bought it.
Sequel got greenlit for it.
Well, there you go.
I'm freaking pumped, dude. That was one of the best games this summer.
I agree.
So,
it was fucking fun, dude. I hope they fix the camera issues though.
Sold, sell.
I didn't have any.
Dude, I hated the camera in that game.
Well, you know what?
Sucked my
Yoichi Wada
fucking
says
cock.
he can sell more than 6 million copies, so we'll see him. What's next? Oh, Real Time Worlds announced. This is a total surprise to me. I didn't know it was that.
I didn't know it was that close.
Real Time Worlds announced that ABP. Did I say that right? Yeah, APB. Excuse me. All points bulletin will begin beta testing next week. Unfortunately, there was nothing in the article about how to beta test. If there has been when I wrote this, great. Let me know. I at least want to try it. Ever since I saw that one trailer, I'm so intrigued by this game.
Maybe it'll be like a friends and family beta test at first, and that's what they're saying. Like,
all I know is I
don't know.
It.
You know.
I want to see it because I did look.
RDJ,
I did look Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, I guess there's a sign up.
You did
I'd like
see
to
that.
see
then.
it, yeah.
RDJ is saying that there is a sign up on the site. Okay, so I don't know if it was there last time, but yeah. In other MMO news,
Oh, yeah. Actually, did you hear about the Star Wars one?
what?
It came out and like crashed when the beta opened up for it.
Oh, Old Republic.
Yeah,
Really?
they wanted to get in and the
page?
website was jacked.
Oh,
yeah, they
right.
crashed everything.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to try.
And I never went back to it.
try
I
that.
never went back to try it. I
I'm
kind of want
not.
to see what it's
I'm
like
not
too.
getting into Aeon because I know it's just a fucking grind. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
From the beta, it was a grind, and they were like, "Oh, it's not a grind."
Everyone who said that's not a grind is.
It was a
gonna
fucking
lie.
grind, dude. Whatever. So
This
I
one's
just
a
want to
grind.
see how Kotar is.
This next one, I actually might try it now.
What? Tell me what it is. I laughed.
Crimecraft, which like just came out, dude. I don't even know if it's been out for a month, maybe.
Crimecraft.
Yeah, it came out, $50 title. Then I see it, it's like a $30 title, and now it's going free to play. Like their new MMO, which like lets you join games.
KF
It's
is
all
saying
about.
Crimecraft is awful, and I would believe
Oh, is
KF.
it? Because I wanted to give it a shot, dude. I was like, now that you can freaking try it for free, I'd play it.
It says, do not play Crimecraft. Of course, now Ustreamer64826 is saying it owns.
I kind
love
of
it.
like playing an MMO where you can shoot guns, dude, where it's all about the guns. But I'll probably end up trying it no matter what if it's free.
What
But
was
it
that other
cracks
game
me up
we
that
played?
it didn't even last maybe 2 months.
What was the one with the
They had to go
guns?
free
The
to play.
first one?
Neocron?
Neocron.
Dude,
Oh,
Neocron 2,
shit.
that one was pretty dope.
Neocron. So, 99 Nights 2 probably should have been called just 100 Nights because apparently it's the same shit, different day.
You know, why wouldn't they even just call it 100 Nights? It's like 100 Nights.
I don't know.
Remember
but
99
Why
Nights?
don't they call it
100
99 nights over 25 days over 3 weeks?
2. I don't. I was laughing to myself when I wrote this because I was like, anyone that played 99 Nights, I know played it just because it was right when the 360 came out.
I played it just because it looked sweet seeing that many guys at
right,
one time.
and it looked
but
fucking
it was terribly
sweet.
repetitive.
And it was pretty much shit. Like you look at it now, and it was like, dude, honestly, Dynasty
It's one of those
Warriors,
where you can break
bullet-
your controller from pushing the
Man,
same button
fuck
so often.
that shit. So like two times is saying he's guilty. Like I totally remember. Oh, fuck! There's a lot of people on this screen. Like yeah.
This next story
It's pretty interesting.
is it because I think they're like trying to tell people,
Well,
guys, it's not going to be more of the same. We promise you, it won't be more of the same. So we'll leak just like this little bit that'll get you a freaking little chub, and that is that Assassin's Creed 2 is going to feature, quote unquote, a bit of sex.
Is it going to be like Global 13 sex where like
You
you're
see
pulling
from far
down
away
and
the blind
it's
going
like
down?
a blind going down.
You know
at, like,
what?
nighttime, or is it going to be like hot coffee type?
They-
like,
they say that-
Finally,
what up,
the
girl?
new character that you play as is supposedly a womanizer.
well, we have finally reached the era where a game and concept and story and whatnot can be so horrible that they've got to use sex to sell
That's
it.
what I was saying. I'm like, they got to throw something out there just to get people
So-
to do more than just rent it.
I was pretty much already like, fuck this game. And I think that this is just...
Actually, what made me say I'll play it was the fact that Kristen Bell's still voicing.
And they
The girl.
referred to a bit of sex.
Yeah, maybe you get
Maybe
her
there'll be some
groan a
Kristen
little
Bell
bit.
sex.
You know what?
Some of that in the future sex with that girl. I can see that happening.
What's interesting is right after that announcement, Konami came out and said that this game is also going to feature
A bit of sex.
a bit of sex. That's right.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
So, I just got to point this out.
Yes.
This is quick news.
Yeah, but look at how many items we went through, dude.
I know. It's 6:30.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh.
I mean, there's not even that many items left. And see, just to fuck with you guys, how many pages is your guys' script?
It's 3.
17.
Why don't you check out that third page?
I did, dude. I saw. Thank you for the news.
Oh shit!
I was wondering what.
So
I was
everyone
gonna...
can see the
It's
third
blank.
page of our script is
Dude.
indeed blank, and it's some of Wheat's best writing.
You know what? I was like, the printer spit out 3 fucking sheets. They're getting 3 sheets. Like, there you go. Blank.
Nice.
So
now the real news.
The real news, right? And we don't need to talk long about this one. Let's just kind of like point and laugh. Nelson from Simpsons style. Don't apply the Wii 4.2 update yet. I don't know if this has been fixed, but apparently Thursday morning the internet began to explode as thousands of people who really wanted to play Wii Resort started reporting that the Wii 4.2 system update was crashing and bricking Wiis. Did you hear about this?
I didn't hear it was bricking. I heard the launch was having problems. The update was having problems. I didn't know it bricked some people's shit.
Well, let's listen. So for many, the update was freezing halfway through. Like, you know, like do not shut off or turn off power while this update is being applied. And then it does it itself. And people are probably shitting bricks. Or giving system errors that their console had been modified and then failing out. So apparently there must be some sort of like protection on there, whatever. Many people suspected that this was only affecting those Wii owners who had modified their console.
I heard that this was trying to stop homebrew.
Right,
I didn't
right.
know homebrew was such a big deal on the Wii.
Apparently.
I'm upset about this scene I've missed.
Apparently. I don't know. What?
Why would you want to fucking mod your Wii anyways, dude? It's a fucking piece of shit.
Because you know what,
People
dude?
are doing crazy shit with the wands. Just applying it to different stuff or making all kinds of little mini games for it.
On top of there being this being who exists that is the nerd,
yeah,
believe it or not,
there's another.
The actual like nerd is the one who mod chips his fucking
He's like,
Wii,
dude, I'm gonna mod my Wii.
Yeah.
He was the guy who could only afford the Wii at the time it came out.
It's like, goddamn price drop. Now, so a lot of people thought, okay, well, fuck that. It's just fucking with people's Wii who's modified, right? Well, on the Nintendo forums, people were like, yo, my legit shit has legit problems. So Nintendo technical support Jane, which I actually confirmed her name was Jane.
Oh, what did it have
on
quotes
the forum
around,
post? No,
it
it just
quotes
said,
around technical
like,
support.
Jane.
This is her
Nintendo,
post.
and this is what she says. Jane posted it in the forums. No, she didn't actually say. This wasn't a direct quote. She didn't say "yo dogs."
She did not say "yo dogs."
I was gonna say, dude.
I'm sure.
Let me send it right to you. Like
She didn't, but that's the way that I'm like, I mean, basically, imagine that "yo dogs" comes from me, and there is some giant intro about "thank you for being wonderful, loyal customers of Nintendo." Blah blah blah. It's like "yo dogs." If your Wii isn't modified, we'll help you fix it. Just send it to us for a free repair. Now,
did they really do this? They really resorted to the 360 route? Just send it back?
Yeah, but imagine if like suddenly a firmware for 360 or PS3 came out and bricked shit, and it was like, send in your Wii. Now, I don't know how widespread this problem is, but holy fuck, I'd be pissed as a Wii owner right there. Massive failure.
I'd be pissed I bought a Wii in the first place.
So, anyway.
I'm not going to be pissed
See,
when
we've only got one page
out.
left, dude. What are you talking about? Some guy playing Need for Speed Shift on his 360, navigating through some menus, you know, just like checking out the online and shit, trying to connect one area to Xbox Live. And he gets this error on his screen. And it actually says, like, no entity found, no entity found, no entity found, like all this weird shit. And then up in the corner, it says PlayStation Store. Like, it has the blue PlayStation Store logo.
Shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Through his 360, that's crazy.
Yeah. And we were talking the other, like, a couple episodes,
So
maybe
how's
the
that
last
go down? How
episode
do you
about
think that goes
Microsoft
down?
and EA and buying them, and, like,
Yeah.
Microsoft
Yes.
being like, fuck you, we got our name on your console.
Yeah.
Sony can finally say that, whether it's a mistake or not. But
I mean, how do you think that happens, though?
I don't know.
I think you called
That's exactly
it, dude.
what.
I think you said it, dude. That's
What,
what happens when
copied
you
code?
just cut and paste.
Well, dude, that means that they developed Shift on the PS3 and they ported it over to 360, right?
No.
How do
Don't
you
be
go
ridiculous.
No?
Don't be ridiculous. It's got to be the other way around.
All right.
No one develops directly for the PS3 unless they're in Sony's pocket.
All right.
But that is an
Well,
error
you know
'cause
what?
of lazy coding.
I would actually completely disagree with you at that point. Because you know what? I honestly believe that no company has an infinite supply of dev kits. I have to believe that EA is designating some of their products to be developed on the PS3, if anything, to better be able to service that console.
No one is taking lead development on the PS3 and then porting to the 360, unless they're already in Sony's back pocket.
But you
I know
say
I'm
that with
right.
such confidence,
I do
but
know.
you have
I
nothing
know.
to back it
oh
up.
my god, yes, I do know. There's no doubt that development is leading on the
But
360.
I could tell you that I've been inside
Everyone's saying
EA.
Burnout was developed on the PS3 and then ported to the 360.
There you go.
Nah.
There you go.
Nah.
Thank you. I've been to like EALA, and I've seen their offices, and I know what they've got. And even not knowing what projects they're working on, it was obvious to me that they were developing stuff on PS3.
Yeah, they were cutting and pasting their code from the 360 and seeing how they could make it work.
Is it just me, or is it just like an abnormal amount of Ustream users?
There's always a lot of people that just care to remain anonymous. So, okay. So Ustreamer 25302 says, I work at EA. That's false. An embedded tester found the issue. The Romanian tester, fuck it. It was what he says. But the real question is EA, he's like at work. He's like, oh shit, they saw my window. Is EA deving anything on PS3 and porting it to 360?
Why do you even wait?
He says,
why do you wait for the
okay,
response?
let me explain.
Listen. Oh, yeah, you're going to get real-time
Here's a little
chat.
story that I got to tell.
Listen, we're listening. And then we will reread. Oh, my God, he's like typing the longest line
why'd you
right
have
now.
to get the nice guy Ed of
he's like,
Ustream users?
Well, you know what? He works at EA. He
Dude,
may
no,
not even
if
have
he
to
works
type
at EA,
code.
he knows how to
He's
type.
too busy copying
How
and
do you know
pasting.
that?
Dude, I guarantee.
Hogan worked at EA, and he doesn't know how to type.
Really?
Well, I mean, he knows how to type, but he's like, just like...
He used his
I
nose
don't know.
sometimes to type.
Like now he's like, this is going to be awesome. I'm just going to leave
Whoa,
these dudes hanging. Oh, EA embedded guy found the issue. LOL. That's where we were talking about him being a bad tester. Romanian tester closed the issue saying it was fixed when it wasn't. Okay. But that didn't answer my original question. No, that was good.
The original question for you is, currently is EA
I'm repasting it.
developing any games on the PS3 to port to the 360? Yes or no will suffice.
EA has stated that all games from now on, February 2008, will have PS3 as the lead platform. Where the fuck did that come from?
Dude, that was just
Wrong.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, it's easier to develop on PS3 and port to 360. Like, I feel like I'm in a paradox world right now. Force, what do you still are going to stand your ground? So my goal for episode 190 is going to be to find something.
That's no, I don't. I'm not going to say you won't find something, but let's just compare the numbers.
Well, wait a second. You were saying like, no, that's not happening. I didn't say like 1 game versus 9 game. I mean, I didn't make a claim like that. All right.
If I'm going to lose the argument, if you find 1 game, you win. All right.
1 game.
No, if you find 1 game, I already know that you will win.
Oh.
If we're talking on a massive scale.
All right.
I'm gonna
Well,
win.
I'll just find out and tell my report. I will send out to everything I can. What?
Black Smoke said, shut the fuck up. 2007 wants this argument back. That was
let's
great,
move on.
buddy.
Okay.
That was great.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 13 win. I was thinking more EA, but anyway. So it looks like Sony is beating Microsoft in the motion control race, which I think we kind of knew this was going to happen. The question is going to be, are they even comparable? Are they even the same thing? I think the answer to that is no. But Capcom officially announced Resident Evil 5 Alternative Edition, which is a horrible name.
Dude, I hope
for
they
like
say
a fucking
it like that too.
Resident Evil 5
Alternative Edition
for the PS3.
That's exactly what it'll sound like.
It will.
That was good.
It will.
Now gamers can argue as to what this edition brings to the table. Not only will it feature motion control, which I think a lot of people probably just expected. okay, they're going to remake it motion control, tack on a new name. There you go, done. And it's almost like it's just Wii motion control using the technology
Can I tell you
that is
something?
PS3.
I bought Resident Evil 4 for the Wii just to play through it again with the motion control.
Well,
so if that was all they were doing, I would have been sold.
Okay. So this is going to sell you even more. It brings they call it a new mission, but I don't know if it's even proper to call it a new mission because from what they explained and what I saw, it's a lot more than fucking that. But this new portion of the game features Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine, which is an additional 2 hours of content, give or take, that takes place 3 years before the main plot line of Resident Evil 5. And it looks like it features, in my opinion, the best thing about the Resident Evil series from 1 to Code Veronica, the mansion in Raccoon City.
If that's true, that will be fun just to run around the mansion with new
dude.
motion controls, dude. That enough would just be such a throwback that I'd love to just I'd buy a controller for it probably.
Yes. So they will, and I agree with you, Force, 100%. And if you remember in Resident Evil 5, there were some flashbacks with Jill.
Oh yeah, they said they'd referenced it.
That this is, then, and someone said it in the chat, and you're absolutely right. That is where people believe new shit is put into the game, which is cool. You got to play. That's a good portion of the game you got to play through. I mean, you're going to have to commit
2 hours
yourself.
of content would be cool.
I think that's fucking great. I actually, what I'm most interested in is this is the first motion control stuff I've heard about, officially announced. So, if they bundle this with the motion control and do an Eye of Judgment type shit where that camera was cheap as fuck when you consider what you got.
Free when you bought the game.
Fuck yeah, dude. I am all over this game, and that will be
So is there a release date?
No,
not till the motion controller comes out, which has not been locked down yet.
I'm going to guess it's going to be February or March of next year.
Okay.
Based off of what was said at Tokyo Game Show, I don't think that there's any reason why they can't have a global release for this product. So if they were saying as specific as March 2010 for Japan, I see no reason why the motion controls and this game couldn't be done by then.
This next story, dude, I think is by far my news story of the week. And if it happens, wow. Not only did I call it a few shows back, but it would be a freaking dream come true.
I would love that.
And that's Fumito Ueda. Am I saying that right?
Ueda?
Yeah, Fumito Ueda.
Well, all that really matters, guys, is that he's the one who developed Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. And he talked about how he would love to see a PS3 version of both of his previous games. And, like they're doing with God of War, how they're doing a PS3 version. I would absolutely love to buy both those games. I'd love to play through both.
Dude.
Again,
Fuck
exact game. They wouldn't even have to add anything other than just HDify it. And I would experience both those games again.
I don't know if they're going to HDify it. I think, if you mean in the God of War way where it's 720p.
Going back and redoing the pixels.
But I don't think they're redoing anything for the God of War collection. They're just delivering it at a higher res.
No, or the Ico collection? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no, we're talking about what the God of War new one that's coming out looks like compared to the old one, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Because you could do that with God of War 2. Turn it into a 720p mode.
I know. But that was my understanding. I mean, HDified would be awesome, but to me, I don't want any development time taken away from the fucking Last Guardian.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
I'm just release the two games.
I want to play Shadow of Colossus again
I do too,
bad,
really
but it looks
bad.
jaggy to me. It's really tough for my eyes to go back on to see that on my HD TV.
Yeah.
But I want to play through that again so bad, and that would be a great excuse for me to do it, and I'd buy it.
And you didn't play Shadow of the Colossus.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Who said they didn't play it?
No, I played Ico and
anyone
Shadow
who didn't
Colossus.
should die.
I didn't play God of War 1 or 2.
Wow.
Just to put it gently.
Oh,
if
that's
you've
what we
not
were talking
experienced
about.
Shadow
Yeah,
of Colossus.
Someone even gave me God of War 2 for my birthday. One of you guys did. I think I put it in and something came up.
He's blew my fucking mind right there. So my favorite video game designer to hate, of course, Peter Montalou, is saying that he hates demos. And I have to say, in some respects, I'm kind of split down the middle. Now, Montalou goes on to say that demos can ruin the game. give too much to the player, and you can even confuse people. Well, especially if you're playing a Monolith game. He goes on to say that players should be able to play the first 45 minutes of a game completely free and then offer the player the chance to buy the game. And for me, demos have definitely helped me make a decision on, yeah, I'm all over this shit, and, no. And I actually want to point out a thread that's on EG365 of the guys who tried out Brutal Legend and were like, I was totally not buying this game, and now I'm all over it. And
can I say something to the opposite? Is that, remember you're asking me, you found out that I was playing Wet, and when I played the demo of Wet, it was terrible. I mean, it just felt so repetitive, just that constant jumping, and now it's not great. I'm not going to say the game is great, but you don't really get to realize that you unlock tons of moves, and you're not just doing that over and over. All of a sudden, you are able to link a bunch of shit like they'd promised, and that demo really killed my enjoyment, my excitement for it. But now that I'm playing it and see, it does get a little bit deeper, I like it a little bit more. And the demo kind of, ruined it. So I could kind of
but you told me that game was shit.
I thought it was absolute shit. But now that I'm playing the real game and seeing, I've gotten through more than just the first stage, while it's not going to go down in history, it's a lot more entertaining than I thought it would be.
Crappy, dude.
They're calling you an achievement whore right now.
It does kind of look crappy.
Anyway,
it's I'm liking trying to see how many people I can kill at one go. I'm having fun with it.
I just wanted to maybe direct this also to the open phones. If we're not talking about ODST and all the problems that I have with that game, then maybe we're talking about what you guys think. I definitely think that I am at a point where I just don't want to play betas anymore, especially anything multiplayer. Or anything. I mean, like Reach is probably going to be a little different. Something like a Modern Warfare 2 demo would be a little different. But especially for like MMOs, and I think about how many betas I played where I'm just like, fuck, man, I'm not doing those 15 levels again. Fuck it. Fuck it all to hell.
I could see with
MMOs. I'm just letting you know right now. I tried the Star Wars
I
one.
could see it with MMOs, but Fat Princess demo. Remember?
I like what Molly
did.
Did you see what he did with Fable? And I kind of like this idea. Is you get to play through the entire first fifth of the game for free, and then it's $10 for each of the next 4 parts.
Which
so
I didn't
end up
realize
buying the whole game for the price of $40.
Right.
I think that's awesome. If you haven't played Fable 2, try just the first 1/5 of it and see if you like it or not. I mean, I think that's an awesome idea.
Well,
something I'd get behind in the future.
We'll definitely open it up. During the phone lines again.
So this next story, huh?
Can you believe it has a force by it? Like, I can't believe I scooped weed on it, dude.
I know, dude. I can't believe it either.
That Super Street Fighter 4 this week.
We're going to be talking about it on Live on 3. So
not that you had called it forever ago.
For you to discuss it with us?
No, it's great. I'll be happy to discuss it.
Whatever.
But
fuck you, dude.
We're talking about...
I mean, the news story this week is just basically confirming.
Hold on a second. Let me just do it so I don't interrupt you.
No one wants to hear about it now. Chocolate rain.
I want to hear Force. Fucking.
No, that was to you, buddy. Okay, that's why I stopped Force.
Oh.
Well, we'd all said the Super Street Fighter 4 is coming out, but it was officially announced this week, and spring of 2010 is the target, and 8 new characters is what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And it is not downloadable. They confirmed that it's not downloadable
they say who
content.
The characters are?
Nope.
But
only
there's
DJ,
all kinds of videos.
T-Hawk, and Jury.
Of course, DJ and T-Hawk. I knew they'd be in there.
I thought I'd seen another one announced
Who else
today,
would
too.
they add, dude?
We can talk about that.
A bunch of guys from 3.
Who's the new?
Maybe
did you
a
talk
couple
about that
Alpha.
brand new
maybe.
They're talking about Guy from Alpha.
What's his name though?
2 of them are supposed to be completely new, are they not?
The other
Yuri is one.
The other
completely
one
Thai
that's completely
boxer
new.
that roommate played with all the time.
Adon.
Adon.
No.
Adon would be dope.
Oh yeah, no. Was Adon one of them?
I would
that they
maybe
were saying?
learn it. I would maybe
Guy,
learn
Cody,
Adon.
Makoto, Ibuki, and Dudley. Yes, thank you. But
the interesting part of this announcement is that there would be something special for those who had purchased the original Street Fighter 4.
right, which is probably
How
going to
the
be
fuck do
fucking
they know that?
costly.
Yeah, we got to figure
because
that
you'll
out.
like put your disc in or something like that, or I don't know.
You think something as lame as that? Like maybe you'll unlock an alternative costume if you put in your original game.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
maybe like $20 off if you own the original game.
I have no problem paying $60 for this though.
So
I do.
You know,
I know you do.
I think that if, to kind of answer what you said, Ed, that you know, there a lot of people want like Rolonto. You know, like there was a bunch of people that were like, bring Skullomania into it.
Skullomania would be
like
fucking awesome.
Let's fucking do it. But by them doing this, if it is successful, then I could see them doing another one, like they did for 3 for 3, for Third Strike for Street Fighter 3. So who knows? But we're gonna be talking a lot about the whole like no arcade is what Capcom is saying for Japan and for United States, which is like causing kind of an uproar and will probably have an impact on the competitive scene.
It'll hurt.
See, that's why I said we're going to talk about all this
machines.
shit on Live on 3, which is Sunday at 4 p.m. PST. But the other good thing, EST, I meant, is
I'd listen, but I play soccer.
I think the fucking Sonic
yes,
brother
dude,
is going to be in it.
Redoing the combos.
I cannot wait.
To get an overhaul.
Oh, dude, finally.
Yes.
Guile is going to get his just deserved, motherfuckers. He had the shittiest fucking Ultra.
You know what?
Dude, and it made him a lower tier character, but if you knew how to play with him, you could overcome that fucking bullshit. And now, dude, the fucking gauntlet is fucking tossed.
And you know what? I will probably like main Guile if his double leg sweep links into the fucking Sonic Hurricane.
Dude, you ain't gonna main anyone that doesn't have a fireball motion.
Dude, you know what though? Like that is one of the best super links in Marvel 2 ever. It's so fucking awesome. Like
it is awesome.
It's kind of like playing Rufus a little bit. Anyway,
I hate Rufus, dude.
During Tokyo Game Show, Fat Princess was shown to the Japanese audiences via a trailer which displayed no blood, no cute little was happening at all. So people were like, well, what the fuck, man? How can you do this? Of course, now keep in mind, most of these people were American, but they were like, how can you fucking do something like that? How can you not have blood? Well, Sony was like, because of the restrictions at Tokyo Game Show, trailer didn't have blood, but it'll be there. And then these guys were like, yeah, look what the power of American, internet trolls can do. But they're just fucking idiots because it was always that way. Just thought it'd, be a good story to remind you guys.
They're all freaking out.
Don't be fucking dumbass trolls, okay? There you go.
This next one I'll just do quickly because I love to bash Jack
the
Thompson.
day,
and it hasn't happened. We've got to bring him up in a while.
Actually.
Was it on
bar,
the news?
Dude? I saw it at the bar.
Was it on the real news?
I don't fucking remember if I saw it on CNN or if I
it was really
saw it on a computer.
But Jack Thompson suing Facebook because there's an I Hate Jack Thompson group out that apparently has thousands of people that have signed up for it because of threats. And he was comparing it to like, you guys should do it because you did it for Obama when that guy threatened to kill him.
Right.
Like that's in the same ballpark. And they were also talking about how like one of the threats was that someone had threatened to smack him with an Atari.
Dude, that could kill you. I mean,
just find that hilarious.
He has a legitimate claim, dude.
But the best part is he's suing them for $120 million. Like, how do you have $120 million worth of damage to your image when you're worth maybe $120?
There's 120 people in that group, and he's like, they're all
$1
million apiece.
Each time I see their name, it just causes that much mental trauma.
I counted, and there was 120 million threats against I don't know. That guy's a total fuckwad. But you know what? I mean, that's like instant publicity.
It is instant publicity. That's probably what he wants. But
why does he just write a book that's called like "Gamers Go Fuck Yourselves" and then like every gamer would read it?
I'd read it.
Wouldn't you if it was called "Gamers Go Fuck Yourselves"?
Like, what the fuck's this guy?
Be like, dude, Jack Thompson wrote a book called "Gamers Go Fuck Yourselves."
I would love Jack Thompson to sue EG.
This week on Katie Couric, we have Jack Thompson talking about his new book, "Gamers Go F Yourselves."
Dude, if Jack Thompson attempted to sue us, we would get this huge publicity. Then sponsors would come.
And then
we'd have a better studio. And then you fucking douches on the goddamn forums
please
would
hate
fucking
us,
cry about fucking season 3 of EG.
Should we email Jack some episodes directly to see if we can get us some publicity?
And that's my thought.
Basically, what Ed is saying is that you should all go out there representing Epileptic Gaming and making these threats to Jack Thompson. The more No, I did not endorse that. It was a joke. But really,
but it would be funny.
But really do it. No, I didn't. That was...
Yes, you did.
No,
he didn't. Yeah, he
Seriously, though. Go do it. All right, last news item. And then we're going to...
Oh, this is a big deal for some, Got to fit some Valve in here somehow. And that's Crash Course finally came out. Downloaded the day it came out. $7. I still think it's a little steep. $5. I wouldn't be hesitating at all to say go purchase it. But it came with 2 more campaigns to play, or a 2-episode campaign, I should say, as opposed to the normal 5-episode campaign. I had a lot of fun with it. The end showdown's a blast. But I think the big deal this week is that on Steam, it's only $15. I snagged it for $15, and the big deal about getting it right now is the fact that they released a software development kit, which means that there's going to be like all kinds of new stages coming out.
Yeah, tons.
And I'm thinking $15 just to play the Monroeville that I've seen, that's supposedly coming to Left 4 Dead, to play that dude's mod, the one that's flying all the way to Australia this week to see that guy's mod. I'll be able to play it on my purchase copy. And I just think the thought that, a lot of PC games, what makes them special is the fact that they release those software development kits that keep their life going. So for $15, guys, I say that's a must purchase. Comes with that new Crash Course content for free. And another one that's on the thing that I just read about in a magazine, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to snag it. Is that Unreal Tournament? It's only $8 for Unreal Tournament 3.
And you mentioned that, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had mentioned it that it had been on sale a week ago, that they were doing an anniversary. But the Make Something Unreal contest, all those winners are being announced, and there's just going to be a shit ton of sweet alternative content. Not even a first-person shooter. They've just taken this engine and done crazy things with it. So, I mean, for $23, do 2 games that I think can have legs for a while. It's
not bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
It's not bad.
And
that's new.
There's something I'm loving about Steam. And guys, if you haven't checked it out,
it's awesome.
Did you see Direct to Drive?
What about
their huge $5 sale?
No.
Like every week they were doing a new game for $5. Had freaking like Saints Row 2 for $5 for the PC. Tons of MMOs for $5, and there's just
do they have a client like Steam?
I'm starting to get
because
hooked
honestly,
on digital,
that would
guys.
be enough of a reason to not. Is all their shit through webpage or is it by client?
It's the IGN one. You download the client to get just like we did with Command and Conquer.
More and more on my consoles playing games than I am on my PC, though.
It just depends.
There's something about like the quick games I can get out of those PC games. Like I wouldn't necessarily. I'm not going to dedicate hours. Maybe if I got into Star Wars, I would, but normally I'm not.
Me and you, brother.
I'm telling you though, I keep jumping on and tearing it up on
KOTOR.
Yeah, dude.
Team Fortress.
Fucking credit dupe for the win.
Man, fuck you, dude. Fuck you for mocking 3 months of my life. You're such an asshole.
Think about how many hours he spent harvesting, and then we just got all that money.
Well, I mean, dude, I had factories doing it for me, but still, it took me a long time to get my factory farm. Fucker. All right,
let's take our break. And come back.
We're gonna take our break, and the video this week actually not EG. But what we do have for you is some video from Uncharted 2. I'm really excited for this game. Check it out.
I was just telling Weed, I went from like just wanting to rent it to now I got to purchase it, hearing about all this co-op and multiplayer content and the quality of it.
But what about the spoilers?
That's what I kind of want to warn about. There could be some spoilers in this video. I mean, just
maybe
blink a lot.
Watch it your own risk.
Just blink a lot. All right, we'll be back after this.
OK 市場だこっちのはずだな奴を探せくそ行け行け行け奴はこの辺りにいる 断するな。奴らをやれ。
All right. Massive failure on this video. I know. It was supposed to be Nathan Drake in Japanese saying shit like "Datebayo." But I don't know. I apologize, guys.
The spoiler was the joke that you don't speak Japanese.
You don't speak
so
Japanese.
You want what the fuck's going on in the first place.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna stop that right now. I won't subject you to that any longer, and we'll just go ahead and come back. And you know what? Like,
dude, abracadabra!
Yeah, we made Force disappear. The beauty of it is,
look like a magician today.
The beauty of it is, though, is that not smoking cigarettes anymore. I think we're going to actually get to the that was total fail. Yeah, I know, dude. But I think we're going to actually get to a point where maybe we don't have breaks.
Really?
Or just like a really, like a quick pee break or whatever,
Yes.
No one wants 5 minutes. They just fucking bust it out, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
Content, motherfucker, content.
Yes, that's right.
And that's what we're going to do.
In your face.
What? Are you going to talk about Scribble Knots?
Yes. Well, that until Sears or Pepsi sponsors us, and then it's going to be like, all right, guys, now let's roll our 9-minute commercial break for Pepsi Cola.
Better be a good one.
Well, it's just going to be a lot of them.
Maybe we can enlist the help of Tim and Eric to make commercials for our commercial breaks.
If Pepsi Cola actually sponsors us, then we can play Michael Jackson's "Hair Lighting on Fire"
dude,
over and over and remix it to music and shit. Anyway.
And then be like, drink Coke. Pepsi.
No, that would be no.
Anyways,
I have a smoker's voice. That's because I just quit
Here we go.
smoking.
Another trick.
Of course, I have a
peanut
smoker's
butter
voice.
and jelly sandwiches. Force is back.
Wow, dude.
Dude, it's amazing, isn't it?
Someone mentioned food.
My family's not the only one that used peanut butter and jelly sandwiches as a
magic word.
I think they do. They do that
it?
at my work too. They mentioned food to get me to come over.
Dude,
all right. So yes, I apologize for the failed video. It was like the sound started working. By the time we sat back down, it was like the sound was going.
Really?
So
we didn't have to warn them about the spoilers.
Shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
It totally failed. Sorry,
All
guys.
of a sudden,
let's talk about Scribble
got Force
Knots.
and a long cat.
Let's talk about Scribble Knots.
Can we just
shit.
mention briefly how hilarious it was that we came back from Zombieland and there was a black cat on Wheat's porch, which I grabbed, and the cat went absolutely freaking nuts, jumped out of my arms and took off. I'm like, Wheat, there goes your cat. He's like, I got it, dude. Take my shit. Goes running after this cat. I walk in his house, and his black cat's right there.
I wonder if
it was some stranger's cat that I'd grabbed and wrestled, dude.
I know.
It was like Malachi.
I know.
My cat ran away and he had a chip fang.
I said that.
And now my cat is back, but the fang
I
isn't
checked,
chipped
bro.
anymore.
It wasn't
the first
Malachi.
thing I said was that's
I've got a
old cat.
doppelganger. For
No,
a cat, dude.
you've got Malachi,
He
dude.
at night we're sleeping and he's like sucking my soul out, dude. Straight up.
All right.
You sure that's not D?
We're
Probably,
not.
yeah.
You know what is amazing about all of this is that everything that was just said in that and that whole conversation could be created in this game.
Really?
Yes.
Scribble knots.
I mean,
What
like
a great
You
transition.
could have drawn
That was
There-
great.
a cat chasing you away.
I mean,
Because that sounds like win for me.
yeah. You could or you could do lion and he would come after and eat your ass. Like, and that's actually one of the cool things about Scribble Knots is that not only do all the words become visible, but they all have attributes. Like, what is stronger, a brontosaurus or, a lion? You'd find out because the two would fight when you put them
Oh,
into
you
a
would?
ring.
They'd automatically
Clearly,
go
Because
after
the
each other?
lion would be aggressive.
Clearly, a brontosaurus is stronger than a lion. It would
But
just,
they're not
you
aggressive.
squish,
Oh, yeah,
think
dude.
that,
Step on
bro. You think that, though, but,
What one?
but
Oh, you didn't
it's-
try it? Are you
What?
gonna
No,
try it
I
after the
just
show?
throw
The
it
king
out
of the
here.
jungle has the ability
Right.
to take down 110 being.
Now, I'm going to tell you the
call bullshit.
downside of this game immediately because I already see people talking about it in the chat. And that is, and they're very correct. Now, before I do, Scribble Knots is a game where you can write a word and it appears, and then your character can interact with whatever you type. So, rope, mousetrap, shoes, flower pot, dirt, bomb, machine gun, Dracula, like whatever.
Keep going,
Do
dude.
you
Come
have
on, there's
do
only
you-
50,000
do
you can do.
have,
What else
do you
can
have
we do?
like footage of this?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. That would be.
You're just so
So,
engrossed with juggernauts.
You know what? It's such a fucking awesome concept. But the way you play the game is that you complete these different challenges, as simple as give this guy something he would need in his job, and that guy's like a lumberjack, or he's a doctor and you put a stethoscope, or you put like a clipboard, or like there's a bunch of things it could be.
Dude, this game footage amazingly looks
Hold
like us
on,
doing
you
a show.
fucker. Jesus
He's
Christ.
got to explain it so we understand
Dude.
what we're about to see.
The problem with this game as I transition is that you can use the same methods to defeat every fucking objective that you have, unless it's just like save the whale,
Do you have to
which
listen
actually
to
I
this
think you see here.
shitty music the whole time you play it?
That's a given with DS.
What? The music isn't that bad.
Oh my!
The thing
are
is-
you kidding me?
Can you watch
That's
the
what
game?
actually something I want to see was
Just
do you write
look,
the words or
Look, he
type
wrote a
on pad?
ladder. Yes, he wrote ladder, and he got it, and he put it out there, and he got the star. And that's what you're trying to do in this game, dude. You're just trying to get stars.
Then I guess the game music really helps because
Can-
this
do you
game
move
is
the
fucking
character?
gay,
Look,
dude.
Do you move the character?
He just put in football.
Oh, cute. He put in
Wait,
football.
and
and
now-
there's a
but
football
look at
and
that,
not a
he
soccer
used-
ball.
Do you control the characters?
this is
You
a
automatically
Japanese
run to
game.
the stuff
Hold
you
on.
draw.
Can I first respond to Ed? You know what? Fuck you.
It's just gonna bash
Look at
anything
the-
that looks inferior.
Okay,
No,
I'm
but
gonna
look
watch
at
it.
the brilliance
Ed
of
only
the game.
cares about
You're right.
graphics.
You're right. Thank
No,
you.
I
Of
don't.
course.
No, I don't.
Will you
Opinions.
repeat your question? I would love
I just want to know:
answer
do you
for
control the characters? You automatically run after stuff when you
No,
solve
no,
an
no. You're
objective?
controlling him.
Okay.
However, that is one of the issues of the game. The control is, it's great when I type rope and it fucking move a rope around and I ladder and you move it around. All that shit's great, What gets a little annoying is when you want him to interact with an object. And let's say you do rope and you don't get on the rope just perfect. And so it causes your character to move over towards that, towards like the thing.
The rope.
Maybe you were just trying to pick the rope up and move it.
Oh, it ends up moving your
It
character.
ends up moving your character. But there's like an aggressive character over there, and you die, and you got to start all over.
So, did you try words like cocksucker and pineapple
That
anus
stuff
or
doesn't
anything like-
work, dude.
It says whatever word, put it in.
Dude, there are some things.
Did you try any dirty words?
No, because I knew they
Why
didn't
didn't you
work.
try?
Because I know they don't work.
You could have at least tried,
ASS or something,
dude.
I'm not you.
After the show,
No,
Ed, you would try to put his ass.
Listen,
Put pussy in, see what happens.
listen. You'd probably get a cat. Now, the thing is that like, okay, I can't write, fuck bunny. Shit, it's a bunny. Let's fuck it. You can't. You can't
I don't
do
know
that.
Why you didn't try though.
Ed,
because
do you know what this machine? You know what handheld this
I
is
know,
massive,
I
right?
know,
don't
I
think
know, I know, I know, but
Right?
I would have at least tried. I would have been like, okay, let's put
all
cock
right,
in and see
all
if
right.
like a rooster comes up.
That would probably happen.
Wow, you
They're
can type
clever.
in thermal goggles. That was pretty clever. I
And
didn't
it
know you could do
actually
2 words.
does it. Like, the shit has a trip. That is what is so fucking cool about this game.
Heli backpack. That's a
But
word.
that's the thing. Every level, you're getting a jetpack. You draw on yourself like this item that's just gonna like let you complete the level easy. So to really get the enjoyment out of this game, you have to not play it that way. You have to be willing to kind of let the game kick your ass
to
a
dumb
little
it down
bit.
for yourself.
No.
By what? By trying to use as many objects as
fucking
possible?
Be creative, Force. But see, that's the thing is like they'll say you unlock shit by doing things under the par. So you can do 3 items all the time and just fucking do it.
Maybe you're actually not the market it's for. I mean, is there
No,
any chance
listen,
it
listen.
wasn't designed
Listen,
for a
when I
30-year-old
play the
gamer who's
game,
been playing
it's
games
awesome.
for 15 years?
Listen, when I play the game, I think it's fucking awesome because I'm either playing it with my kid and I'm like, James, what should we put here? And he'll throw out some crazy shit, dude. He'll be like, pizza. Okay. Pizza, just like put it. But he's like, fucking, he sees
Is
it
like
appear.
cloudy with a chance of meatballs in your hand
And
watch
then,
you just make it rain
like
food.
to him, that's awesome.
'Cause the
And
game
to
is
me,
made for.
that's awesome. No. Then
Or-
the other way I play it.
Dude, he spelled jetpack P-A-K. I thought pack was P-A-C-K.
Dude, it's
Either way
Asian.
will work.
It takes
The
typos.
point is that like if you are creative and you just want to be like clever in a portal like way, like, oh sweet, like this is how I solved this puzzle. I actually built a campfire and then lit it on fire and then did this and not like typed in jetpack to get you from there to there. Like in the early
What is
levels,
that?
I
What
was
is a
doing
large
things.
vent? Oh, vent.
I was doing things like making levers and trying to like use boulders and like launch me into the air and shit like that. And if you play the game that way,
What?
so he just made a fucking
A large fire vent.
a large cooking oven, wasn't it?
No, it was large fire vent.
And look what happened. That fell down. It started burning the rope.
Oh wow, cool. Hooker virginity lost. Try it.
Look, I'm not telling you that you should go out and like this game is
I actually
absolute
think this
must-
looks neat. This looks like something I would want
It
to
is
screw around
fucking
with.
cool. Like in this day and age of video games that totally suck ass, here comes this absolutely brilliant game where you can type nearly everything and interact with it. Like, you know what? Yeah, it might be a little fucking kiddie. It might, but you know what? As a gamer, this game is fucking 2 thumbs up badass. Like what they accomplished and what went into the development of this game. Like my hat's off to them. Yeah, maybe it has kind of terrible look. Like I could probably do something like use jetpack and then like fishing pole to fish that star out there.
Tit mouth.
Mouse.
Oh, I thought it was tit mouth, but he did
But-
tit mouse.
No, because that's actually a bird.
Oh.
But apparently it killed it.
What
too
happened
bad.
to that
So now he's gonna
mouse?
put
Maybe he should
fire.
have tried tit
So
mouth.
now he's burning that rhino, and that rhino ran away.
Oh, dude.
Or it's trying to.
He can't. He's gonna kill the rhino.
But I mean, like, it's a
Wow,
brilliant
dude.
idea.
Get a poacher to kill him.
Yeah, dude, sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah, kill.
Wow, he's killing
Right?
everyone.
It's got a machete. Like, okay, now, I mean, can't you at least accept its brilliance, Ed?
I'm
No,
not
I
going to
mean,
argue with you.
yeah, it's sweet.
That,
The more Ed watches it and thinks of the possibilities, like, oh man.
I mean, the problem is that like I had a hard time. It gets a little.
Lame.
I don't know. I had a hard time putting this against other games.
You had a hard time feeling like you were 12.
I had a hard time putting this against the city. I had a hard time putting this against Kingdom Hearts.
Oh well, no doubt.
It had its time to
No
play.
doubt.
This is like my perfect plane ride game.
Oh, there he spelled jetpack correctly.
Anyway, that's really all I want to say about it. If anyone has questions, because we got still a lot to cover.
Let's talk about Kingdom Hearts.
But this game is, and that actually is.
Guys, when it goes $19.99, snag it.
What? Yeah,
Just
dude.
scribble
It'll be
notes.
there in a
That
week.
is Force is absolutely right. But appreciate this game. At least be like, yes, I played
I
Scribble
might get
Knots.
it.
I fucked around
might
with
get
it.
it for Dira.
It's dude, Diwa
She
would
would
probably
love it.
because
She
she's
would
got
love
a
it. She would
she's
love
got
it.
a good imagination.
She does.
So-
I don't. I think about tits. And mouth.
As soon as the Japanese make the like,
Yeah.
oh, you could.
That's
put,
immediately where my head went. Tit,
Bukake.
mouth, and it's a tit mouse.
and suddenly Bukake hit the screen. You use wiper. You wipe it off with printed money.
Jiggle. Boom.
Or maybe the Chinese make it.
Dude, I want to hear the title of this next game you're reviewing.
I build for
I built for
What?
China.
the title of the
Yeah,
next
because
game.
if you don't get to it soon, there will be no open phones. What's the
All
title
right.
of this next game?
All right. Fuck, dude. How am I going to do this so quickly? Title of the next game is Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days.
And it's-
no, I'm
it's
sorry.
not 358?
That's not even right. Kingdom Hearts 358 days over 2. I
Not
believe is actually
358.
no, it's 358. But actually, it makes sense.
Why is the title of this game a
That
fucking
it's three-
story problem, dude? I don't
because
fucking
it's
get it.
fucking, there we go. Mullet says it's correct. Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2. No, 358 days over 2.
It's a fucking story problem. They're like, dude,
All right.
Now I'm like,
let's make a
now I'm like,
game.
what's that number in half?
All right.
And I just
You know
can't do
what?
that math on the spot.
I like Kingdom Hearts DS. And I will immediately go into this because I don't need to spend a whole lot of time on this. Because this is a Kingdom Hearts game, guys. And if you like Kingdom Hearts, then it's an easy decision.
Am I running around and tacking with the buttons or with the stylus?
With the buttons. In fact,
right.
the stylus, the only time you're ever using the stylus is when you can actually press select and use it as a camera.
that's
Now, that is good, and you will use it sometimes, but it's not a very practical application, so I don't use the stylus at all. Let's talk about the camera.
It's already
instantly.
in a better category for me knowing I can go stylus free on this game.
The ODST is coming up next. Let's talk about the camera because that has been one of the biggest criticisms that Kingdom Hearts has gotten as an RPG. Kingdom Hearts 2 camera really sucked. Or, excuse me, Kingdom Hearts 1 camera really sucked. Improved it in Kingdom Hearts 2. In this one, by default, the camera sucks, guys. Right will actually turn the camera right, and left will center the camera. Not turn it
so
left.
you can only turn it one way.
You can only turn it one way. However, there's a Type B default. The reason they did this is because L in default is your quick shortcuts. All right, but the reason then that they moved it or gave a Type B is obviously for people who didn't want to be pissed off by the fucking controls of the game. So Type B gives you a left and right camera controls, but to get your shortcuts, you just hold down both buttons. That also centers the camera.
Sounds
Easy.
Sounds
it's
normal.
perfect.
Yeah, it sounds
it's
like what it should do.
exactly what it should be. So then you're like, but the DS, the DS has like PS1 or maybe worse graphics. Not gonna lie, you're absolutely right. Fucking DS has some pretty fucking horrid graphics. But you take the camera out a little bit. You dumb down the background.
It's still amazingly faithful from the
Dude,
little bit I saw.
It
The little
is
bit I played.
fucking Kingdom Hearts, and you're like,
Dude,
holy fuck!
I can't wait for the next Kingdom Hearts game. Seeing this, like, I'm half tempted to
You're
get
not
it for
even
It's on
Dira,
PSP,
so I
Because
bro.
I played the shit out of the Game Boy Advance version, dude. I will play it. Yeah,
dude.
but the PSP one's going to be totally different.
Oh,
The
yeah.
PSP one looks fucking amazing.
It looks-
This
I mean,
one,
it is.
not so much, but it's a Kingdom Hearts game. And you're like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome.
And is
it's on my DS.
Is that the only real reason to play it? Because I've heard it's just the exact same maps you've already played through, the exact
Actually,
same bad guys.
Again, if you're the Kingdom Hearts fan, it's absolutely imperative because it fills in a plot of the storyline that just makes you go, fucking thank God. Because this is what explains 2, basically.
I don't even know if I remember to.
Well, I would.
What?
I just remember,
part
like,
of my
the
review,
themes of each world.
Part
That-
of my review because
that whole Roxas
because
story and memory
part-
loss and bullshit.
you're playing as Roxas, so that's huge. How it all comes to be. Anyway, part of the review was going to be go to Wikipedia, do yourself a favor, read Kingdom Hearts 1, synopsis. Kingdom Hearts 2 synopsis.
I thought this was supposed to go after Game Boy Advance because that's when we
Yes.
played all those stupid.
Yes, I think it is.
You know, the 13.
But that
homos
kind of
that run
stands
the
alone.
ship.
It's just on a timeline. Anyway, the only other thing that needs to be said about this game is how the panel system works. Okay, the panel system is your level up system, is your skill system, is your item system. It's everything to you. You start out and you have, I believe, 20 panels, and you put in panels like tactical skill. Tactical skill gives you like more hits on your combo, also makes you stronger. Then maybe you get force. You get like quick cast level 2. And you put it on your panel. But as you get more and more skills, you can then link to your panel. So you get what actually looks almost like a Tetris piece, where
the
your
levels
skills
are
in the middle.
The levels do look.
I
like
actually
a
thought
straight
I'd heard it being
rip
compared
out
to
of
that. That the way that board works was almost like a little Tetris, trying to fit pieces in.
You're trying to fit pieces in to build yourself the biggest character. But then you have things like to level up in this game. You level, it earns you a level panel. So to actually make yourself stronger, you have to put in a level panel. I can clear all my panels and I'm level 1. But then you like do special missions, you unlock a level panel that's a skill box that lets you double the levels you put in there. So suddenly I'm going from like level 6
It's almost like
to level 12.
Resident Evil, you
It's
know, getting the extra box
great.
that doubles your inventory.
For those of you in
It's
the
great.
channel that hate Kingdom Hearts, I'm guessing you never really played it because the game itself, it's probably one of the, if not, in my opinion, the best
Kingdom Hearts
RPGs,
is
dude.
fucking
I
awesome.
just want to say
Kingdom
it takes
Hearts
a love of
is
Disney
awesome,
movies
dude.
to really appreciate it. If you don't
Not
like
really.
Disney movies,
Not really.
I don't know.
But if you like Disney,
know,
movies,
I like them,
like
so I like
grew
them, I
up
loved
with
it.
Disney movies, so
this might be the game that truly shows Ed's gayness. But you know what? I
It
have
is,
no
dude.
problem
It is.
flaunting mine. I fucking love this series.
I like it.
fucking love this
it's
series.
fantastic.
If I
dude.
played through it on the Game Boy Advance in a time when I had more advanced machines, I mean, that shows you that, you know, I liked it and enjoy the world.
And I mean, really, all I'm going to say is that if you're a fan of this game, you definitely need to be picking this shit up. If you're not and you don't even play a DS, sorry that you had to sit through, 8 minutes of us talking about this game. But I'm going to be fanboy here, and I'm going to say totally fucking worth it.
And that's
Totally
actually,
worth it.
Nice.
that's the one I'm planning on playing, not Scribble Knots. That one's next in my book.
And I know
The worst
no,
8 minutes.
You
know
guys
what?
are not talking shit on Jasmine, the hottest Disney princess to ever grace the fucking screen, dude.
All right. Well,
You
She's
put me
a
on the spot to argue
bad
with it.
bitch,
I,
dude.
I think Belle's
is
kinda
everyone
hot.
just a fucking ODST fanboy?
No, we're gonna talk ODST.
Is ODST even a very big title? I mean, like, did a lot of people even know it was coming out? Is this even a big deal?
I don't know, dude.
I didn't even know it was coming out. I was just like, oh, what's this?
Man,
There's a
you know
Halo
what?
game coming
you
out?
know what? Fuck it. Fuck all you to all the bitches who complained. We're not doing ODST.
It's not even. It's
Show's
not even
over,
no,
dude.
I'm fucking
Fuck it. No,
serious.
let's go.
I'm serious.
Let's-
You know what?
It's over.
You know what? I'm going to review Kingdom Hearts again. So, let me tell you. I'll just start right where we left off. No, I'm just fucking around. Let's do ODST.
You still had more
But
of that
one
video.
guy-
You were planning on talking about that shit for a while, dude.
Oh shit! I'm just fucking with you guys. All right, chill out. We'll do ODST. In fact, I'll let these guys kick off ODST. You're probably sick of fucking listening.
Here's
to
what I will say is not what I expected.
Nintendo
dude.
DS for the win. Go. All right, sorry. ODST.
What'd you say? Tuna sandwich for the
That's
win?
what I was like.
Go.
Are you sure we can go
I'm
now?
being a total fanboy.
I'm just waiting until you
Jen
shout
make
something
it.
else.
Jen, I'll use some mayo on my tuna sandwich.
Well, what I will say about ODSTs, when we first heard it announced, it's going to be a light package. We're going to keep it at a discount. And then we heard it's going to $60. We're like, bullshit. They already said it's just an expansion pack type game. And, it really wasn't on my must purchase. And then the more I read about it, the more I saw that full campaign, the way they were doing the campaign, the flashback style really appealed to me. Hearing about Firefight being compared to Nazi zombies got
Right.
me excited. Hearing about, getting the new maps for Halo 3, which all those people have paid money for, and I just wanted to get the disc to laugh at their faces and be like, haha, bitch, patience pays off. And
or be a broke.
all of a sudden
your
it was
pick.
like a must purchase. And I'm telling you guys, I'm glad. I'm glad that it was something that I bought instead of just rented, because not only was the single player a fantastic experience, but Firefight is the new hotness for me. And this is just—it's one of the best Halos. I
haven't seen this extended commercial.
Oh, you haven't?
No,
Keep watching,
no, I
Ed. This
haven't.
is fucking, dude. Holy shit! They don't even show you the good shit in the commercial. You're gonna be like, holy fuck.
I freaked out when I saw that I was looking at real people.
Yeah.
That was actually one of the amazing things about that game was having Nathan Fillion as one of the main characters and being able to recognize him.
Is that shit fucking amazing?
That is
Ed?
fucking
Wow.
amazing, dude.
Did they get Blomkamp back?
Oh, I thought we
dude.
played this on the show, dude.
No, we didn't.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and this would makes me fucking so excited for a Halo
Look at
movie.
that fucking
If they
shit.
could fucking do this, dude, oh my god.
I mean, you know what? I've never been a true Halo fucking swinging from the nutsack type of fanboy. But, dude, this shit just gives me a hard on. Oh, my God, even that noise.
Yeah, dude, that's
It totally
fucking
looks like
dope,
something that
dude.
freaking Neil would have had his hand in. That's awesome.
That was his flashback. Oh,
my
clever
God,
marketing!
dude. Ah.
Clever marketing, you
Fucking
sons
hot,
of bitches!
dude.
In fact, so clever that after watching this again and after playing one game of Firefight with Force, I went out and bought, like, I was seriously on the fence. Like, I was like, you know what? I could just play it when Force brings
When
it
he
over.
comes it over on the weekend.
Dude, I
And
got goosebumps.
I went
Booyah,
out-
dude. Hell yeah. That shit's fucking dope, dude. That fucking commercial kills it.
Wow, you can get $100 off the Elite?
Dude, I might get internet hate mail for this. And I'm not done with the campaign, and I know it's short, but I'm kind of getting old, and I'm kind of getting to the point where I need some story, or at least like something that's intriguing to me to keep going. You know, I'll watch fucking reality TV if I want some fucking brain mushing bullshit.
So what are you
know?
saying? This is lacking it?
No, this was
is
way better than
awesome.
any
Yeah,
of the fucking
dude,
other
it was-
Halos that
dude,
I played.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what
It
I was
was.
saying. I actually like this one the best.
It was short.
It was short,
It was really short, dude.
but it was of
You
a
know
higher
what?
quality.
It was of a higher
let me tell
quality.
My ADDness was fucking loving that shit because all my time on this game in a pie chart is like 90%, firefight, and then the 10%
Well,
story.
I think what Bungie has done is they wrote himself into the hole by not giving Master Chief a personality, not giving him a voice and someone to identify with, and having these characters who actually have a plot that we care about that can respond. It was totally different, and I really liked that, and it really helped having a lead that that I knew and was
So-
recognizable.
When we put it in and we first started playing, dude, the first thing I noticed was that the Halo 1 pistol.
yes.
bad.
You have been all up on this
Dude.
pistol's jock.
Dude, the fucking pistol I think is the best gun in your arsenal. Besides is it the grunt pistol?
I will tell
that
you, when I
can
play
charge?
Firefight, I almost always try to keep that pistol on me.
I do too. And I also thought the SMG was done well. I like my SMG.
So do I. I like the zoom on it.
Yeah, dude. It
I
was
do.
fucking awesome, and it does a great job of ripping apart those fucking bugs, dude. I hate those.
Oh, yeah.
Do we even have
Death
to
to
talk
bugs.
about like the story and shit?
Yeah,
of the
ta-
game?
do you wanna
No, I
talk
mean,
about the story?
all I want to say is that I like it. I mean, I like the concept.
Just tell them the concept. The concept is you're a rookie, and it takes place before Reach, doesn't it?
Fuck, I don't even know
Or
what
maybe
Reach
not.
is, dude. Reach could
no,
be tower
no,
defense.
because at the end he drops a little line
Hey,
about remembering
don't
Reach.
spoil it.
Well, I'm just saying, Reach
yeah.
happens before
Oh.
this.
But anyways, this is pre-Master Chief for sure.
Oh yeah,
And-
no, this takes place during Halo 2. The building that you see falling is some shit that you did in Halo 2,
Damn,
supposedly.
dude, I'm fucking lost now. I'm fucking.
All that really matters
Catch me
is
up,
that
dude. Tell me
all
what
that
the
really
fuck.
matters is that a huge fight happens in this city. Your dude gets stuck in a cabin, wakes up 6 hours later after the fight's happened,
Yes.
and he finds pieces of memorabilia, which I have no idea how he supposedly flashes back to it, but gives us a flashback to the moments that lead up to it. It starts at 0 hour, first hour, second hour, builds all the way up to 6th hour, and all of a sudden pulls you into the story and happens in real time.
Right.
And the way that they do that art, guys, is I loved it. I mean, just from a scripting standpoint and writing, I love that you play a little bit till now it's finally caught up to where you are in real time with the story. And
Yeah.
it was just a sweet method of telling the story.
It was, and that was most important to me is that, I mean, God, just traversing through the long, lonesome hallways of Halo 1 and 2. Halo 3 maybe a little bit better, but yeah, there were moments where you're just kind of, but I don't know. I felt just a completely different game. Maybe it was a lot of the openness of the game.
That, I think, had a lot to do with it too. And like, you know, the visor things that you find.
Yeah.
Like, I love that little story behind it and how they threw in comic
Right.
book cutscenes that go with
yeah.
it. That they've just like they fleshed out this world and made it like a story that I could identify with. Because I really can't tell you exactly what the hell's going on with the Spartan and the Covenant and the Brutes and the big guys that float in the chair and shit. But like this story, I could tell you about.
Yeah.
Right.
And I liked that it was a lot more relatable than the past games too. And they did a great job with that.
So I enjoyed the single player, but I fucking love Firefight.
I'm telling you, competitive has its spot in the world
Yeah.
for those people who want to be the top notch. But there's something about working together as a team. We're not really competing against each other, maybe for the scoreboard, but in the end, we're all working together, watching each other's back, and I love that.
Now,
Except for when it's me, Malone, and Force on that one high-rise map that I've never played, and like I'm like randomly running into fucking chieftains, just like.
So
Thanks for letting me know about those
until
guys.
you learned it.
Thanks.
Force and Miracle Worker played with me and my buddy you. And, dude, Miracle Worker's pretty good, guys. Just so you know. I'm going to give props where props is due. Miracle Worker's
Is he
good.
better than 2 times?
I've never seen 2 times play, so.
I'm sorry. Is he worse
That's like
than 2
asking,
times?
is he better than Force at Street Fighter?
But, I mean,
That was cruel.
We had our first game together. We played for like 97 minutes, I think
Dude, it was epic, and it
was
felt
fucking
so
awesome,
good.
dude.
And I love that. I love the fact that, you know, the better you are, the better you get to make it. And we get to brag and be like, next time, dude, we can never get to wave 5. This time we're going to hit wave 5.
Wait, do they have scoreboards?
Oh, yes. Apparently
Yeah,
they
there's
do have leaderboards.
leaderboards.
There's apparently they track tons of shit on Bungie.net.
What, like, have you seen what the top players have been
No, I
able to
haven't.
achieve?
I haven't seen it because I'm too busy playing it, dude. That's the thing that sucks. Here's what sucks and here's what rocks. Firefight is one of the best modes I've played in forever, maybe since Zombies. But guys, if you're with a good team, you better have some time.
Yeah.
And it's been very difficult for me to play during the work week because we can play a match, and if we have a bad match, that's pretty much it. I got to quit because if we start a second one and all of a sudden we learn what we're doing, last night it was 90 minutes. Frickin' I'm 20 minutes late. I'm making dinner, and this is a game built for the weekends, guys. Do not jump on a firefight if you only have a few minutes to kill.
And I think the black smoke needs to fucking retreat back into the little fucking old ancient building for a second because, you know, firefight is awesome and I do have some problems with it, you know. You could say that a lot of it's the same argument that, like, we've already heard them talk about how much they love Nazi zombies and it's the same sort of concept. But, you know, do you feel like there needs to be a little bit more incentive to play firefight other than just, like, a points? Or do you think that is enough? Because, like, I don't know.
I don't know if you need more incentive. Just
I
playing with
think
your
bragging
friends
rights.
and, like,
I love
getting a
the
shit
fact. I
ton of
love that there
points
was
is
like
awesome, in
achievements
my
tied to
opinion.
every stage that we're going to want to play through at least all 9 of them to score that 200,000 points. That you develop strategies over the time, and the fact that we have different stages to try makes it a big deal to me. Because when we played Zombies, we only had one at a time.
Yeah, I think you called
And,
the
you know,
wrong
the
person.
fact that we have all these different ones to try.
Sorry, dude.
We're like,
I did.
That stage is kicking my ass. Let's try a different one. And do you know, is it going to last forever? No, we're going to get sick of it eventually. Is it awesome right now? You'd better believe it. If there's downloadable content coming out with new stages to try, am I going to get them? You better believe it. And right now, I'm in love with it.
Let's talk about the difficulty level, if you will.
Wait. Do you have a problem, real quickly, because I'm assuming if we do up phone lines, people are going to say something. Do you have a problem with, like, random matchmaking or the inability to do such
I have
thing?
a huge problem with it.
See,
I don't have a lot of friends. And let me tell you, I got a lot of friends that aren't playing with that much. I would like to just be able to jump on with random dudes and play it instead of being like, I can't play till 6 when Week gets home. We can only play for this amount of time. I wish I could jump on, find some random dudes, play for the time that I have if I wanted to.
See, I haven't played a random match at all. I've been playing with
There is no
you.
random match ability.
Oh,
It's
there's
only
not.
if friends are on.
Yes, and like
we've played before and been
I'm-
like, we can't find a fourth. We can't find a fourth.
I'm split.
And
I'm split because, you know, in Nazi Zombies, I love to be like, Force, just search for
Yeah,
two
let's just
guys.
find 2 guys.
Because even if they suck, we can still hold our own, and they'll just die, and it will scale. and we can't do that.
Yeah,
you know,
if we play 2 people, it's still the swarm that you get when you play with 4 people.
And when someone disconnects and it
That's
ends
it.
the game
over, dude.
like you could never
Yes.
do random matchmaking. You could never do it. It would piss people off to the point of breaking their discs. And so it's like give or take. They would have to fix that.
It doesn't make sense to me too
I
that
don't
they
know.
do that. It's because it's so tied to freaking leaderboards. I think that they just have to end the shit right there because that's ridiculous. If one guy drops out, 3 of us should be able to keep going.
Dude, and for the record, yes, 2 times is right. Force cooks during games, and I give my kid baths. So if you are going to play with us, you better be ready. Okay?
If you're playing with us on a Monday
I can
through
tell
Thursday.
you though, Force is way worse at hiding himself, dude. Like random grunts will just plasma grenade stick
Listen,
him,
bitch,
and he'll
I
blow
knew
up.
you were bathing your kid. I was keeping those dudes with the shields off. You have no
Whatever,
idea. I'm like,
dude.
why are they all running right into the base? Why are they all running right towards the health packs? I protect your ass when you bathe your kid. Don't give me shit.
All right. I don't believe you, but anyway, firefights it.
Can
for
I
me,
say
you know?
something that it really blows me away that you can do this? I love the fact that last weekend we were playing, and I was like, you know what? I'm sorry, my buddy came over. I'm playing Firefight. You can't play. Well, he went to go join to play, and it's like you must have an Xbox Live account to play. So, bam, he signed in with his account, his gamer score, and we were able to split screen online Firefight both with our Xbox accounts. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have been doing this forever and knew all about it, but I didn't. And I just thought that was freaking awesome that, you know, this still has one of the best matchmaking abilities. I'm bummed out we can't do 4 people online. But, you know, the matchmaking service that Bungie has going.
Local guys. 4-player split screen, really missing from this.
Yeah, because that was one of the best features that 4 people could get online. But it's still awesome the way 2
Hey,
you can get online and play with 2 other people online.
If GoldenEye could do it, ain't no fucking excuse no more. That's going to be my new. That's, you know, if you can't deliver a 4-player split screen,
I
know,
understand
fuck
why
you.
they can't do it in this. Because it's really hard to 4-player script seeing 20-some guys, and they'd have to do drop ships, 2 drop ships times 4. You know, but they can do it in matchmaking, you know, where it's a max of 8 people or 16 people. So, but I really like the fact that you can do that. I like that 2 of us can play with 2 other guys online, have a great experience. And if you have friends, there's no problem for you.
Wild Matt said though that that you know it's like Warhawk, and if I recall, you're absolutely right. However, you couldn't join official servers. Remember?
Most of the servers were not. It was hard for me to search for split screen available. So yeah, it's
I'm
not
definitely
like
buying
it's
Blur.
not like Warhawk.
Yeah, okay. And Warhawk split screen is pretty fucking sweet, but you know that was kind of a downer when it came to it. Ed,
I fucking loved it, dude. You know I did. I told you guys. It was like, you need to be playing Firefight online because nothing I've played so far compares to it. I haven't played
dude,
Nazi Zombies, and you guys
see,
have, so I want to know.
Would that make you I mean, are you like, oh, I kind of,
Only
you
if-
know.
no,
No, that
Nazi
was the
Zombies.
end.
Can
That
I
was the
say
end.
that Nazi Zombies, the first 20, 30 minutes of Nazi Zombies owns the first 20, 30 minutes of this. This is Pud spanking, you know you can beat this wave, as opposed to
Right.
that's where all the hot shit happened in Zombies, is trying to unlock gates, get better weapons and stuff. So it does miss that. And we did talk about, too, how it would be nice if you
That's a
could
great point.
get some sort of ranking to go up. But I think when this game hits the later stages, that's when the fun kicks in. As
Yeah,
opposed to,
you're
you really have
you're
fun at the
absolutely
beginning
right.
of a zombie
It's
game.
definitely pays off to be like, damn.
So
that
if
If we
was
wouldn't have
tough.
had
Let's
dinner
go.
getting in our way last night, it would have been like, holy
So
shit,
in
guys,
Nazi
let's see how far we
Zombies,
can
do
take
you
this.
have a shared pool of lives between the two?
No.
of you?
No.
That's
and Nazi
what's
Zombies,
dope,
too, you
dude,
also
about-
don't really have to watch your back. You really
Actually,
want to watch your
I
teammates
like
that,
back in
dude.
there.
Can
I
we-
like that.
What would you think about that, Force, if suddenly they added lives to Nazi
I think people
Zombies?
would really play as a team as opposed to like, these guys are idiots, I'm going to go do my own shit. You can't do that in this game.
What if you
You have
what
to
if you
play.
had the ability then in this game to revive an opponent before like a countdown timer went
I
off?
think that would be sweet too. But the fact that they give you those bonus lives every
See,
5 rounds and that you can get a bonus
this-
round, that bonus round kicks ass. I love trying
these
to get
bonus
guys
round is
these
fun.
guys make some fucking awesome shit, and I love this. I think it's great. I'm gonna play it for a while. Definitely down. But like they could just go like 5 steps further and make something like, you know,
like what?
Like what?
Borderlands. Have you seen the local? Do you know you can local split screen that RPG?
No, but that sounds awesome.
I mean,
but
are you talking that epic
like,
scale?
Do something like classes. I can
yeah.
start with a certain
absolutely.
loadout. And then, I
gonna be the
could
next
be a
thing.
medic, and I could revive my guys if I was with,
Well,
and then we
maybe
wouldn't
that-
lose
How about
a
like
life.
Team Fortress 2?
And then
Maybe
with AI
that's the
enemies
next.
swarming
Maybe
you.
that's the next evolution of Halo. Maybe that's what's coming down the line.
They said that there would be more if there was a quote unquote demand for it. So
I hope that Bungie, unlike Activision's done a great job supporting Nazi zombies, and you might be like, you're crazy that you're talking about, but to me, guys, ODST.
See, they're claiming Reach has classes.
All right, well, okay, Reach.
no
will
one knows anything about Reach, so don't listen to anyone.
Now,
It's all
yeah.
rumored.
now, which is better, Nazi zombies or ODST firefight?
Well, I'm going to tell you that my immediate what I want to play right now is obviously ODST, but I can tell you that nothing beats a good fucking Nazi zombies game.
Okay,
dude.
now let me throw you a little twist. What if it's Zombie Covenant?
Well, actually, I'll throw you another twist.
Yeah,
If they threw in confetti headshots into fucking Nazi zombies,
dude, you
Done
and
deal!
Love bragging
Done
rights.
fucking
birthday
deal!
party. Birthday party is
Done
the
fucking deal.
best. I love it. Yay!
yeah.
Do we want to try to open up the phones and just hear some other people who I'm sure are just dying to get in? And talk
Sure,
about
we'll
how
open
much
up the
ass
phone
is getting
lines as we continue to talk about whatever.
The thing is, too, is that
And,
we haven't even touched that Halo 3 disc that comes
Oh,
with extra
someone wanted
maps.
you
We've
to
been
comment on
firefighting.
difficulty. I'm playing on heroic right now.
Difficulty.
Call me a bitch,
There
I like
is
the fact,
okay.
too, that you can
there-
four-player the story. That's sweet,
There
too.
is a noticeable difference between normal and
I hope this shit
legendary.
works,
Or
you guys.
heroic.
Well, heroic,
We
there's
got-
a difference. There's a huge difference
There's
in
a
legendary.
huge
I
difference.
need friends.
And then
I wanna do
heroic
it.
to legendary is almost brutal.
It's
All right.
huge.
We're
doing
we've
it.
got
though.
Matt.
We
We've got what?
want
guys.
we want a legendary.
bump up the
we want a legendary.
Yeah,
the
that's
single
one
player.
thing we haven't done. What's up, Matt? How's it going?
Hey, Wheat and Force. I just want to let you know that I have your firefight careers information pulled up, and it looks like that overall Force got the most points.
Of course he
He's played
did.
19 games. You've played 16.
I played 16.
Pull,
I've only
pull
played
mine
3
up
more
and
than
see
you.
what it is. Shiva.
What's your gamer tag?
SHIIVVA.
Wait, but I want to hear. I want to hear the important
Yeah, what
stuff,
was the
like
total points you
like
scored?
how many more assists I have than Force.
That's all Wheat does. That's all he ever gets. is
Because you
help
know what?
Someone else kill
No,
someone.
listen. I'll tell you why, bitches. Because anyone that wants to play with me, I am a team player, dude. I will fucking kill myself to make sure you don't die. And
Oh
you
wow,
know-
we got a killion there. Oh nope, invincible. Never mind.
Who, me?
Kill 100 opponents in a row without dying. Good job.
Who got that?
that's fucking easy.
Who got
Wheat.
that?
I
Oh,
did.
Wheat.
Oh,
Bullshit.
come on.
Bullshit.
What about me?
Guys,
All right, isn't it like Shiva?
Yeah.
We'll have to pull them up
Yeah.
afterwards.
I want to know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop the links in the Skype chat. so you
What
can-
about what about assists? Let's hear it.
Let's see. I don't think there's an assist.
What?
There's
Oh, snap, son.
There
Man,
is. There is.
fuck
If it
that.
tracks
There's
your,
gotta
if
be.
yours, I
There's
bet there
gotta
is.
be. All right. Well, I mean, and that's cool. I've never
Although I
gotten
was
on there
cracking up,
before.
Wheat was like, "Oh my god, I did something."
There
I'm like, "Yeah,
is,
you got the
dude.
most
There
assists,
totally
dude."
is
I got
a
the most.
me.
Po-
All right,
you know what
so,
sucks though? No
it
points
is.
for helping out people. That's kind of bullshit, dude.
That's
Only one
okay,
person
bro.
can get the kill.
It's not all about the points.
So
it's
Matt,
about
are you playing
going
the game?
down on the fucking.
I played a little bit of the campaign at a friend's house, and I just want to say that the rookie parts, they make you feel alone. They do
Yeah.
a great job doing that.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you, I was pissed when I first turned on this game. I'm like, this thing is so damn dark. I
It's
can't see
really
shit.
dark, dude.
Visor.
But then your
But
helm,
then
your visor.
you realize they want
Yeah.
you to depend on that visor through those.
By the
parts.
way, also Force always bitch takes the vehicles. So I'm to the point where like I don't even fuck with the vehicles.
dude, there were like 8 ghosts just
Yeah.
laying around
Actually,
with the carnage I
their
caused. There was
most
plenty of
point-getting
vehicles.
Weapon is the ghost.
What's that?
His third most point-getting weapon is the ghost with 74,850.
What
Dude,
the fuck did I tell you?
raped last night with the ghost,
What did I
dude.
tell you?
took out everything with the ghost. I love
Man.
that map.
Watch out for this guy. And if there's a warthog, he'll make you drive.
No,
Oh, No, dude, I've always driven the Warthog.
I'm just fucking with you, dude.
I'm cool like that because I
No,
ram
actually,
bitches, dude. That's I live for ramming
It has
people.
been fun though.
djWHEAT has 317
That
assists.
seems so fucking low. Actually, I'm not happy with myself.
Maybe
You
they're-
probably
maybe
have
their tracking is
316 deaths, so you're at least a little bit
Oh, you
ahead
found
of
it?
that.
No, I don't know.
somebody in
Someone
chat
in
did.
chat said it. So anyway, Matt, any
Yeah.
other comments about the game as we sit here and fucking?
No, that's about it. All I need to say is that djWHEAT, you're not far off from Force's high score. So keep working at it.
I've only
Keep
played
working
16
at it.
games.
Keep
I'll
working
fucking-
at it, young one. One day
He
you shall
always
pass
plays
the
the-
master.
No, no. Play the good maps, okay? Not the fucking gay ones. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.
Oh, and apparently Force hasn't played Halo 3 multiplayer in 2 years. So, all
Damn.
right.
It came out that long
Yeah.
ago. That's crazy.
Yep. There you go. Peace.
It'll be just like this one, dude. I'm gonna play
All right,
the
see you,
shit out of
man.
it for a
All right,
month.
later, dude. Later. What's up? We've got our next caller, Miracle Worker.
Miracle
Hey,
has over
what's up?
500 assists.
Bitching in chat all night, but what's up? Anyway,
You're not calling to
Firefight-
like brag about some achievement you
No,
just got, are
he
you?
told me before the show he was like, I'm gonna call in because I've loved Kingdom Hearts 2 or Kingdom Hearts DS. it's great. So let's hear about that.
that's definitely not what I was calling it.
Yeah,
for.
he's calling to brag about Halo, dude.
I
no doubt.
gotcha. My bad.
Yeah.
We play with him,
They-
so
they-
we hear him the whole time. He's like, dude, Killosity, motherfucking, yeah, bitches.
Killionaire, kill million.
Step off
kill-
my fucking cock and get over here and fucking watch my back.
For the one combo, yeah, I got 25,000 points. That was sweet, but that's all I want to brag about. Basically, the steps in this game, though, from playing a campaign, basically Legendary, I walked through it. It was no problem. But then when we played Firefight Legendary, basically those dudes who give shields to everyone came out, and we got wrecked.
See, you know what? It's interesting you
first
say that.
round, we got destroyed.
Miracle Worker, the only time that I've had issues in the campaign have been with engineers and fucked up checkpoints and stuff. So like I mean like not having a weapon cache at a checkpoint and I have to deal with an engineer. Like it's a pain in the ass, but
I got through about 80% of the game before I found out there were those weapons caches. And
I think I only
my
opened
hardest-
up one in the game.
whoa, wait, there's
Yeah.
where?
They were awkward.
In the
And then
ca-
the one hard point I really got
Have
to
you
was when
even
you were in
found
the
a
hall.
weapon cache yet?
In the campaign?
Yeah.
No.
Some of those garage doors completely open up and it's just a huge weapon store. Just shit
It was
left
always
for
like
you
a
to grab.
pistol and SMG. wasn't it?
We doesn't even that. He hasn't beat the campaign yet. He probably doesn't
Nah.
even realize that those
Dude,
are
you know
on
what?
the map.
And that's testament to Firefight because I've dumped way more hours into that than I have the
how you
campaign.
gonna play it? You just basically, I'm just basically playing single player right now to kill time till I get friends online to start a firefight.
Well, sometime tomorrow I'll be
That's what
on.
I
I'll
did.
play with you guys again. But
All right.
the one part on campaign when you were driving the hog was the worst part ever. It was
at the
you had
end,
to
that
hop out.
huge road.
Yeah, well, you have to, or else you're just gonna get wrecked on Legendary, and you'd have to, there'd be 13 ghosts. You'd have to park
What?
it and hide, and you'd have to wreck some ghosts before you could drive them again to protect the engineer.
I'm sure on
13?
Legendary they just destroy you.
Yeah, dude, Legendary
Yeah.
is no
So I
joke.
said I want to do it, dude. We got to see what it's
Interesting.
like.
All right.
No, it's crazy. But anyway, it was a lot of fun playing with you guys. Maybe
Word.
tomorrow night I'll see. You guys always need friends to play with, so whatever.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome. Thanks, dude. Appreciate the
Peace
call.
out, boys. Have a good weekend.
Later.
Great.
Bye. And yeah, he always scored.
Dude, Miracle Worker's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm not gonna lie. When we have like a 700,000 point match and you got like 300,000 of the points,
Yeah.
Damn.
we have matches like that. Oh, I won't even. We could go on forever about ODST stories. But I just love how we're playing that Windward. And you're like, oh my god, this map is so tough. You can only do it with 4 people. I'm like,
Wait,
I'm
which
like,
one?
and I just did this map for 75 minutes with only 3.
Which one was that? The one with the?
That was one where the dropships came in and you could fall off the edges where you kept
Oh.
running into the main base.
Man, you know what?
We ended up destroying it. We
Oh,
ended up
that
going on
one.
forever.
No,
I was like,
that
yeah, it's
one.
not so
It's-
bad now that you learned
It's
it.
2 H's 2 times.
Yeah.
SHIIVV. Or no, it's
Yeah.
SHIIVVA.
I'm particular about the maps though. Like, there's some fucking the one with the fucking AC units.
That's the one we're going to
Man.
play tonight, dude.
No, fuck
It's
that
all
one.
about those guns up at top.
Fuck that.
Dude, that
map.
shit is hard, man.
No,
just need to
that
learn
map
it.
sucks
That map is
balls.
hard.
I would rather play I'd rather play Crater on Legendary.
You better go Crater. Actually, if we get to like the 5th wave in Heroic, I think you get an achievement.
I would do that.
We could try it.
I'm fucking totally down on that shit.
Oh, 2 inches. That was
You're gonna die a lot. All right, I'll take
clever.
a couple more phone calls if they come in. You could Skype us at djWHEAT or telephone 909-581-8519. And yes, I do know that the last week's VOD is not up. Remember when we had that drop? Totally fucked up the VOD, but I've managed to like stitch it together like a surgeon. It's going to be up hopefully tomorrow, along with this episode. My apologies, guys, on those. You can find our other ones on djWHEAT.tv.
Are we up to date on iTunes?
Tomorrow we should be.
All right. That's a great experience. I got to tell you guys, we sound really good on iTunes.
Do we really?
Yeah, we do.
You're going to sound even better now.
I told
you.
I think we got
compressed.
Faces for Radio, and I don't know. There's just something about.
Do you guys want to know how the health system works? I guess there is.
Oh my God! Can I just say that I hate with a passion Blackout?
Yeah.
Where you have to melee someone to clear your screen.
Basically, you have stamina, and your stamina will get to a point. And if you get below that point, then you have to get a health pack because your health will not regen.
No, your stamina is like a shield.
Yeah, it's a shield,
but it's called stamina.
Yeah, but if you lose,
I don't get it either.
But if you lose enough stamina,
because how are you using stamina?
It will never regen. You'll have to get a health pack. Otherwise, your health will stay at that level.
Correct.
Once it's like in the red.
Correct.
Which makes it a little more hardcore because in Halo 2 or 3, you just run off, get healed back up. Come on, take it a few more.
It is fucking. It's stamina, but it's a fucking shield. I mean, you can't. I did play the other Halos. I'm not a fucking idiot.
They're trying to give some weak excuse for why you can do what you can do. A reason for them to smear the screen in red for extended periods of time.
Cock and balls. We have the cock and ball shot now. 2 pickled eggs and a pickled sausage in under a minute.
What are you talking about?
They're talking about cock and balls.
I was like, random.
Talk about random.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all the Halo fanboys on fucking here they are like, they were probably just waiting for us to say bad stuff, and they're like typing rapidly.
Didn't say anything bad.
And then they don't want to call in and talk. Dude, I even want to hear I'm happy.
You know what else? You know what else you haven't even experienced yet? Without to spoil anything, it has a really good twist ending, like an ending that really makes it come to a definite ending point. And you still have that to experience. I got to tell you that it really has a good, start to finish arc. And I'm probably spoiling things, letting you know how it builds up. But
no, I mean I'm gonna play it, but again,
when you don't have anyone online. And that's gonna suck because what's going to happen?
That won't happen for Modern Warfare.
Weeks from now, when no one has that disc in, it'll probably be difficult to find matches and get your enjoyment out of it. Once everyone has Modern Warfare, I don't think anyone's going to take anything out of their box.
I doubt that, dude.
Fork123 just said, I'm not sure if he's facetious about this.
You are purchasing Modern Warfare 2.
But
for the co-op.
Fork123 guys says,
I'll rent it and see if I like it.
It's got 27 stages of co-op mode.
Damn.
Sounds awesome.
Sorry, we cut weed off.
No,
23, I'm sorry.
It's all good. I'm curious what you think about this, though.
Say it.
He says, Wheat, ain't it great? One of the biggest console esports focuses on Firefight for its multiplayer expansion. I'm not sure if he's saying that as in, they could have done something to improve Halo from a competitive standpoint, MLG or whatever. Or if he's saying
Did you see that being a co-op competitive?
See, while it's absolutely the best to play, one of the biggest complaints people have about esports is, why would I watch when I could rather play? In a 1v1 where you see guys do shit that you just can't do, that's different. But everyone can pick up this game, and everyone can have a moderate success.
Too, how would you ever do it? You can't freaking show a 90-minute match.
Oh my God! They're on 251
I heard
minutes.
say I was reading an article about Firefight that they said they don't even know how high it can go. They don't even know that there's a chance that the game might crash at a certain point.
There could be a kill screen.
There could be a Pac-Man kill screen.
Do they know that the levels definitely increase in difficulty?
Oh
yeah. No matter what. They don't reach 20 and then there's no algorithm for how worse it can get.
Oh.
Is this shit going to be like fucking UO Rat Valley and where the orcs just spawn fucking crazy and the
see thousands of
them they're okay, pull 5 of them and fucking firewalls it. You remember that shit?
I do.
That was the bomb.
God.
The one
Look at
guy
our-
out there, I'm gonna guess that there's one guy out there that's like, I remember that fucking UO bug. That was the.
I remember
bomb.
that night.
That would be sweet if there was a kill screen, dude.
That would be sweet. I want.
Would you want to know how long it'd take to get to it?
No, and think about the bragging rights
Well,
to
it took-
be like.
It only took us
dude,
24 hours, dude. We had a 24-hour long firefight. We got the kill screen, dude. It rocked.
pass the meth.
No shit, you need some of that to go that long.
Where's my crack pipe?
Pause it and no one surf their internet.
There's a giant room
for
with
the
like
next
16
15
ace
minutes.
You
players who
can't
just
pause,
keep swapping
though.
out turns.
There is no
Oh,
pause.
that's right.
Dude.
You can't.
No,
Dude, you
It
have to go
pulls
in-
up-
you have to go
it
and
pulls
hide,
up your
usually
fucking
unsuccessfully.
settings screens, dude, and then you
Wow.
waves of fucking horde.
Wow, that shit's intense to think about, dude.
Yeah, look at that.
5 times. Would you say if we were like really able to go for that, you could do the first 5 waves in 60 minutes, and then you add another 60 minutes plus 15 minutes for each additional wave just to account for difficulty? So
So
would
we're
it,
saying it's
would
a
it
nice
bug out
thought
at
in theory.
100 is when you'd have to guess?
I don't know.
Do we have no more callers?
You'd never get there. You'd never get that far,
No.
dude.
No one wants to
No.
call.
Wave five
Yeah.
taking you that long.
That's pretty funny. All the people
Or-
talking shit on ODST, and
Sometimes Skype just
and
fails.
now's their chance to like call up and be like, "Oh yeah, ODST sucks fucking donkey balls, and this is why."
I don't know that anyone was really saying it except for maybe our PS3 like super
Fanboys
fanboys.
were like, "Oh, I'm playing Uncharted 2 demo right now."
I just got the Brutal Legend demo.
I liked it.
I haven't
I just
played it
played it.
yet,
I didn't
dude.
realize you get like see a vehicle and shit. Like it
yeah.
goes. That's pretty big for a demo.
It's the
I just
one
don't-
with like
dude,
the mound.
Can
of
I just tell you-
How long
stones,
can you
right?
do a Jack?
Can I
Black's
tell you,
voice?
though?
Oh my
When
god,
it comes
he's
up,
hilarious.
Jack Black's like, "I'm gonna," and then like pauses and says, "Would you like to hear the bad words, or do you think it's funnier with them bleeped out?" And then he's like about to swing an axe into someone. It's like, "Would you like to see this gory decapitation?" Would you like to see? I just love that. It was like I got to choose.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I want the bad
God.
words bleeped out so my kid can't hear it. I don't mind seeing the gore. He's not watching. I just love that option. It was freaking sweet, guys. I hope that that's a future. I really liked it. Believe it or not, I mean, it's probably the lamest feature, but it was cool for me.
I want to respond to one last thing, and then we'll wrap up the show. And I cannot wait for that game, by the way. And maybe we'll just take this one caller, and then I want to go on what Jordan said. So don't let me forget about that, okay? Let's take one final caller. Maybe he's going to say something to Mr. Nice Guy Ed here. But we got area code 602. What's up?
Hey, it's 2 inches.
Yo, what's up,
Yo,
2
what
inches?
2 inches.
Well, you mentioned PS3 fanboy, so I had to call in. Mag is fucking amazing.
Now that you're learning it, you liking it more?
Dude, fuck that. Let's talk about the fact that
I'm
he's like...
loving.
He's been waiting for this moment to like call in during the ODST review and be like, "Mag is great."
How large are the servers you're playing on? I really want to know. Like, what's the population? Are you playing with 256 people?
Yeah, they have those up. They change the maps every once in a while. Like it'll do Sabotage, which is a 64-player map. They have Acquisition, which is like 128 players. And then they had Domination up for like a week, which is a full 256. And those maps are... You've never played anything like it. It's so good.
Wow. Like I've never played a map that big.
Interesting.
Yeah, like the map is huge, and like just the control you have over everything.
Answer me this, because this is the big seller for me. Do you spend a lot of time having to run to find your next kill? Or is it constant action?
No, because you can pick spawn points, and like some levels with vehicles, you can actually just spawn inside the vehicle and get out in the battle, like where your platoon or squad leader is.
How Force
That's
is like,
actually
"Oh
sweet.
my god,
I'm like thinking
this
I'm
is
gonna try
my
it."
game. I'm gonna spawn in that fucking tank every time. I'm
would
gonna
do
kill
it, dude.
myself when I see the tank spawn, so that I can spawn in the fucking tank every time."
Like, and as you take bases for the level, like say you're attacking and you're taking bases, moving closer to the center objective, you can like spawn in planes and you'll paratroop in, and you can control the parachute while you're moving. So
I'm
you can
totally
land on the
down with
rooftop
that
and
because
just
I
lay down
love
and
that
start
in
sniping.
Section 8. I totally love that feature in
Dude,
Section 8.
how does ODST want to be mag? That's the most
Yeah, that is
retarded
now,
thing I've ever seen.
Here, I just
typed.
want to make a comment. First off, to all you guys complaining, well, at least 2 inches picked up the phone and called. The other thing is that, as much as I love Firefight, and this is going to kind of coincide with what Jordan was saying. Jordan said, did you guys give an official score on ODST? And I'd be happy to give you the following, and that is ODST is going to be probably a 9 until it's only like 2 guys that you can ever get to play a game with. Yeah. And then it's going to like drop down in points. But, I automatically know that MAG will likely always have one server that's full of people, just like SOCOM has a billion servers. Not that I play these games, but I mean, like,
whatever. You're a closet SOCOM player.
I still haven't played. I actually wanted to try your SOCOM.
Jen will wake up at night, babe, where are you? And come in here, and you're like, SOCOM.
I mean, I think if they were smart, if they're smart, they'll push MAG back to March.
Oh,
to do what?
The game.
When is it supposed to come out?
The gameplay is done. Like, this game feels done. Like,
when is it supposed to come out?
January 16th.
Oh, why do you think they should push it? Just to polish it a little bit more?
To polish it a little bit more, get people a little more, like, get Call of Duty out of the way.
Should I still make it's not the polishing of a turd, is it?
To iron out the bugs.
I gotcha.
Is it still pretty buggy?
No, I rarely ever have any problems with the game. I mean, I can't shoot through glass, which I find really irritating, but
can you shoot
through walls? Enough people have posted about that.
Oh. So you just delay it to March as long as you could shoot through glass. Word.
Yeah. No, I think it'll go to March just because it's the beginning of the first quarter, so they'll get their sales numbers.
Everything's coming out then, though. Everything and their mother is coming out.
Yeah, dude.
At that time.
There's a lot of shit coming out.
So. Yeah, not to mention...
Because you will not find me playing that over BioShock 2.
Modern Warfare 2 is going to take the thunder of ODST faster than fucking Zeus took that shit from the sky.
Do you think the thunder on it will last till November 9th?
Whatever.
It actually took Zeus a while to do that.
Do you think the thunder will last till November 9th? I think Borderlands is going to steal it.
Yeah?
My co-op.
I think MAG is going to steal Call of Duty's thunder, at least on the PS3.
Did you say Madden?
MAG, dude, where the hell are you?
You think MAG is gonna steal the thunder of Call of Duty Modern Warfare? Honestly,
at least on the PS3. Like, if they push the release date, I guarantee this game will steal a lot of Call of Duty's audience.
I don't believe.
Yeah,
that.
I do believe you.
If they push
the release date, because I probably won't be playing Call of Duty 5 months after it comes out. Unless they give out mad expansion packs for the co-op.
Dude, Quake Live is totally safe to install, 100%. I would fucking bet my life on it. So, there we go. Anyway, 2 inches. We got to wrap the show. Thank you for calling, for picking up the phone.
Okay, I'm selling my 360 tomorrow, but I rented ODST tonight, so if you guys are playing Firefight, I'll probably be on.
Why are you selling your 360?
Dusted off.
Why would you do that?
I'm going to go ahead and remove you from my friends list, dude, because I got like 800 people that want to.
Like
is
me.
that cool? I can. Yes. Is that cool, 2 inches? Like, are you going to kill me or anything? All right, no.
No, I'm
he said he wants to play with us first.
2 inches. Why are you getting rid of your 360? What reason?
Because I haven't turned it on in like 2 months.
You're like, dude, I'm going to play MAG nonstop.
Way to preach the word, brother. Way to preach the word. All right.
I can't wait till Splinter Cell
Thank you, sir.
gets announced
Take
as
care.
the best game ever made.
Yeah.
The best game of all time in the history of gaming, Splinter Cell, will be announced, and he's going to be bummed. He's going to be like, dude.
Is that his favorite game?
I don't know.
But that one's 360 exclusive.
I don't know. But, man. Whatever. That game's been in development for like 6 years.
Exactly, dude. 6 years.
Let's just say goodbye.
How can
wrap up the show instead of sighing?
I don't even have what I need ready to wrap up the show. So can't you like bullshit for 2 seconds?
Nice.
All right, let's bullshit, dude.
See you
Would
later.
that be good?
Key.
No, please.
Why?
I didn't realize the stop
Because we
button
love you.
required like a like a big.
Well, I've got to man, you know what? Fuck both of you because I have to do the show and do this at the same time. And you're lucky that I'm capable.
Guys, listen.
You guys should bow down.
You have no idea how amazing it is that he can talk and move a mouse. Normally, when the show's not on, he doesn't hear a freaking thing you are saying when he's holding the mouse. So right now is an amazing accomplishment.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Maybe I should just life cast myself all the time, and then somehow I would have
your ears only work when you care. That's the way. That's the way it
So
works.
yeah, what is on slate next week?
Well, I just want to say,
dude, I'm going to be getting the audience wet.
Oh my God! Really?
Aren't you excited for all 3 minutes of it?
All 3 minutes of the review or the game?
Of the review. No, I'm going to play the game. I told you after playing a few stages into it, I want to.
I will get 5 minutes of footage exactly and cut you off as soon as the footage ends.
You won't even.
Dude, 3 minutes? You want to take the 3 minute challenge on wet?
No, we'll go.
Because I'll start asking questions like nobody's business.
Not only that, you'll just be like shouting out random shit.
If you haven't finished the review, I'm just gonna be like,
so you're doing wet?
Tell me about the chick again.
Maybe I'll do Brutal Legend demo.
I think you should
gonna review
wait.
the demo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It comes out the 13th, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just going to be
somewhere
another
close.
week.
I know it's really close.
All right.
Why don't you play Brutal Legend and then come back with a single statement? I will
Have you
or
heard
will
about the
not play this
multiplayer?
game because of Jack Black. Because
Okay.
Have you heard about the
said,
multiplayer?
No.
It's supposed to be like
Jack,
RTS
dude, Jack Black,
almost.
funny guy, but I've had enough of him.
Oh, yeah. What was the
You
last
know what,
Jack
though?
Black thing that you partook in?
School of Rock. Bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
dude,
what was that?
or Nacho
5 years
Libre.
ago?
Did you think the same thing about maybe Robin Williams and then he was the genie in Aladdin and you're like, oh, he's the fucking genie.
Fuck Robin Williams,
Eddie.
dude. Fucking Nanu Mork for Orc, dude. What the fuck?
All right, you're right. That's probably a bad
Fucking
example.
Robin Williams, dude.
Well, I mean, they're
God.
dude. Jack Black is fucking hilarious
Sure,
in this game.
okay. I'll find out. I'm gonna play the
Robin
demo.
Williams couldn't do this character. Bitch.
Probably not.
Robin
dude.
Williams could do
He's
this
too
character.
busy
Robin
doing
Williams
fucking
gave up cocaine and
old
became
dog.
very
They
not
say he's
funny.
too busy
dude.
trying to hide his
dog.
cocaine
Dude,
addictions.
he stopped doing coke and not funny.
Well,
Jack Black, whatever. We'll see.
and
dude.
you want to give me shit, dude?
Dude, Disney kills careers.
All right, guys. We'll say peace. DJ Wheat, Force, Nice Guy Ed. And we'll see you next week on another edition
out,
of
guys.
Epileptic Gaming. Email us at eg@djwheat.tv and visit the webpage, djwheat.tv. Also, follow us on Twitter. And Force really is pissed off that I'm still going. So I'll say peace.
Firefight time.
That's right. It is. Guys, we'll see you next week on EG. Peace.